The Esoteric Order of Roleplayers present The Great Pendragon Campaign by Greg Stafford, with David Larkins as the Game Master and Desiree Valdez as the adversary.
Do you care? Because I like rolling multiple.
I'll roll with this, and I'll see how it feels.
He's gonna roll with it.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is incredibly ghetto because the template sheets are like super small on the page, so I tried to blow it up as much as I could.
But then I got pixelated.
Blow it up.
Alright.
It'll be good enough.
Is that's from the Pendragon core book, right?
Uh-huh. But for some reason, it's not in the PDF.
So I should be good with just.
Maybe I have.
And I'm not sure if it's even in 5.1. I had a copy of that in 5.1.
What's he based off of?
Master of the Hunt?
Master of the Hunt.
I can't remember.
I think I have
it's just this one here.
Okay, I can remember.
He has a fever.
I do.
Your hunting was at 15. That's the big difference I remember.
Hunting was at 15. I upped my app to 11. So
Master of the Hunt.
So grotesque.
Oh, sweet. Look at you.
Here you go.
Damn.
This one's much
Even
easier
better.
to read.
Can I use this one? Or
Absolutely, go crazy on it.
Look it up.
Yeah.
Sure.
No problem.
Excellent. Thank you.
I got nothing else.
All right.
Alright.
Winter phase.
Wait.
What?
Oh, sweet. This is a different winter phase than the one I did online, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You
cool.
did winter phase 487 for yourself.
For when I was absent. Okay, cool.
Yes, and now we're gonna do
Oh, I'm so
488.
excited on the Davis pack.
And I'll have to have Renee do.
I'm like, what's
And I get to go crazy again. We'll see how fast it takes me this time.
Well, actually, that does bring up. First off, since solos go first, I think we'll address Sir Pace's absence.
The music down.
Yes, let's.
Sir Pace's absence.
I thought I was the audio.
You are. I was just showing you. It's right there.
I know where it is on my iPad.
Oh, well, that's the only way you can do it.
I know.
Oh, okay. You seem confused. All right, so. All right, so basically, you had to roll twice.
Yep.
And so the first roll you came up with was you wandered the forest like an animal.
Nice.
Oh.
That's exactly what he did.
Like a bleeding hunted animal.
Mm-hmm.
Staring at the doom.
Yeah.
That's
So
good.
you ran
I
off.
like it too.
You were lost in the
Yeah.
woods for months.
Oh,
Yeah.
months.
Yeah, and he got checks in awareness, fairy lore, and hunting.
Oh, no. Wait.
So my fairy lore went up.
Hell
By
yeah.
how much?
1.
Okay. Well, hey,
That's all it ever goes up.
But where are you now with Barry?
2.
Oh, okay. That's what it is.
So my fairy lore is increased by 100%.
Yeah, that's nice.
Excellent.
Okay.
That's
You're
not
on
a
that
good
learning
thing.
curve.
That's right.
No, I already told him when he got checks in.
Oh.
So anyway,
I'm the only one out of the loop here.
No.
It was all in the
Not at all.
forums.
Where am I?
What am I doing here?
all right, and then the second roll you got is that you wandered out of the woods and into the streets of London.
What?
And
No way.
and you're basically a crazy bum. You wandered the streets as an indigent.
Yeah.
Basically just like ranting and preaching to people.
Awesome.
And
what?
About fairy lore.
Fairy lore.
well, he got checks in folklore, orate, and intrigue.
Oh.
So I think the intrigue is from just living on the streets and hearing a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Folklore is from mixing with the common folks.
Right.
And then the orate, I think, is all the ranting you did.
Yep.
Anyway, and so the poverty of your condition restored your will. So that's what snapped you out of your madness was your
Absolute
indigent,
filth and poverty.
yes, living as a filthy
Filthy hobo.
Filthy hobo, yeah.
Wow.
Sickly hobo.
Yeah.
So are all my hit points back?
Yes, that's the important question, right?
That
Just making sure, like, I didn't lose any.
I just have a gimp leg from now on.
Yeah, I've got, like,
Oh.
that scar, right? Where did I get the stab? I think I got the stab to, like, the shoulder, right?
Yeah, I
Mhm, yeah,
thought
you
it was
did.
that.
So I've got, like, a vicious scar there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So eventually you regained your senses and sort of went and got a shave and.
Remember, like, oh, wait, I'm rich. I don't have to deal with this.
Exactly.
Oh, that's a beautiful feeling.
Yeah. It's like the jerk, a limo
Right.
pulled up and.
Right.
Yeah.
One of you, Navin R. Johnson.
It actually makes me think of Life Stinks, which nobody really likes. but
Mm.
There's certain
Never
things
saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now you can make all of your highness jokes, and I totally
Oh, you
get
get them? I like
them.
it.
Yeah.
I know, isn't it fun?
I couldn't get him into it, but
It's okay. Yeah, it's not for everybody.
your highness,
Oh yeah. I still have to finish that actually.
you do.
You know, like,
I'm close.
Kind of lost you. Kinda lost
It's
you.
not for everybody.
Yeah,
It
nothing's for
just
everybody.
feels like a game that's just terrible.
Well, I try to explain it to him too. That part of it is my context for it is you
Right.
telling the jokes here first.
That helps. That helps.
I'm
Yeah.
still watching it, and, like imagining like it happening at our feast. Like, oh god.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so that's that, and so we're gonna do like for everyone else, you're gonna get well, no, everyone actually, you're gonna get your yearly event roll. But before we get any further, I just did want to point something out since I know some of you are running some pretty significant surpluses.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
I've
right.
never
I mean, some of you.
experienced
Some of
Oh,
you
some of us are,
got
like,
good-
filthy, stinking rich?
Yeah, or you got a few extra Libra every year,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
That's very true.
So you can always voluntarily up your standard of living.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Right now you're at ordinary level.
Mhm.
You can up to rich, and you can maintain yourself at rich. What that does for you is it gives you a few extra glory points every year,
Oh, that's nice.
and it also gives you bonuses on your horse survival rolls, your childbirth rolls, and your child survival rolls.
Yeah, you
I
want
would
that.
like that, especially because I do have extra Libra that I get in every year.
So it would be an extra 4 Libra a year to maintain yourself at rich level.
I could actually probably afford that.
I don't think I can swing that quite
You
yet.
Yeah.
kind of afford it for a
I have-
while, and then things start happening.
Then you can't. Then you find yourself
I
in
don't
the
know.
streets preaching to
I
the
mean-
masses.
Telling
I
them
have
fairy stories.
34 Libra now,
Mm-hmm.
so I feel like I could
Mm-hmm.
For now.
swing that. For now.
I just remember just the hard times I fell on. Like, it was rough.
Well, yes. And then the level above that is superlative, which you can.
That's
always
superlative.
go for
And
if you
then,
want
but the thing
to.
is, also impacts your childbearing rolls. So depending on your status, like if you're high up there, it's like, yeah, it's good. There's a good chance that your baby mama's gonna survive. But if you get down in the dumps, it's pretty rough. But everyone is the master of their own destiny.
That they seem to be.
Everything is being creepy recently. It's horrible.
It's creative. Go
I love it.
Go with it.
Go
Fighting
with
the
it.
contradiction.
Oh, come on, and nothing else. Like,
I know you
in
do.
what other eras it's so appropriate.
It's true.
Yeah, that's true, actually. So yeah, you get a +1 to your horse survival, a +1 to child survival, and a +3 to childbirth.
Okay.
That's huge.
And then if you're at superlative, you get a +2 to horse survival, which basically means your horse can't die.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
+3 to child survival, and +5 to childbirth.
Okay.
Yeah.
I say yes. So +1 to horse.
Okay, so for yearly events, I'll just need everyone to make a d20 roll.
14.
9.
What do you think?
I think it
13.
Okay, so let's see here. We've got.
Oh, yeah,
Huntsman.
that's
Are you
something.
Cormac or Cormac?
Cormac.
Hmm. Important distinction.
Okay, so Brendan, you got a 11, Jade
13.
13, Dave
9.
and Jen.
14.
Okay. Okay, so Brendan, 11 is a relations roll, so go ahead and give me a roll.
No,
Let's
it's not.
see,
It's
you're
not
unwed.
No.
Yeah, it is.
Just really. It is?
Yeah.
It is?
Oh god!
Relations.
A relation.
I thought it was
Like
like, I thought like family.
Yeah.
Christ.
All right, so yes, review your
Studying
notes.
my lines.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't you already have a bastard?
I got one.
Another one.
He's
He's 2 years old now.
That's right.
That's right. Yeah, he knocked up a peasant girl in the village. So.
You do. Like
All right,
you do.
so
Yeah, exactly.
give me another lustful roll then.
Lustful roll.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That's good.
Yeah.
Lustful is 13. I made it. 6.
Success. Okay. So for that.
Oh, do you have a job?
So
This is the same thing you got last year, actually.
Oh my God,
Make a flirting, dancing, and appearance roll.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Alright.
yeah.
I'm a man
11.
of habit.
Oh, very charming that I got.
Flirting,
You made your flirting?
I failed flirting.
Failed flirting, okay.
I failed dancing.
Okay.
Just like last year.
Yes.
Yeah, here we go.
What was the other one?
Appearance.
Appearance. Oh no.
Yeah.
I failed that too.
Excellent. Wow, if you'd made that, you would have spawned 1d3 children in the village. Alright, so
1d3.
yeah, I know, I love it. Alright, no,
And there was
instead.
5 children.
So I'm just horny but unsuccessful.
Well, instead,
Instead.
what has
That's a good
happened
tagline for
Oh, God.
is that you've been insulted. So make an honor roll, a temperate roll, and a valorous roll.
Honor roll.
You probably made it.
Got the honor roll.
Okay.
Temperance.
Temperate, yep.
Temperance.
Yeah.
Made that. And the
Mhm.
last one?
Valorous.
Valorous. Oh god, 18. I don't think so. I did not make that one.
Okay.
Do the Latin thing.
I did.
Oh,
It's
where's
around
it?
here somewhere. I'll dig it up.
No, I'm horrible.
All right. So, yeah.
Sorry,
So basically, it says integrity gives check to honor. So go ahead and check your honor, and yeah, basically at some point over the winter, you made a pass. It caused a bit of a ruckus, but you were able to kind of maintain your integrity and extract yourself
I'll
from
be back
the.
next to you.
That's right. extract yourself from the situation.
God,
That sounds like a threat. Then.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
I'll be back next year for you.
A very brave heart.
Oh wait, no, that is you're insulting the guy. Never mind. I should listen to the whole conversation.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, so that was Cormac.
Alright.
So Jade, you got a 13.
Yes.
Interesting.
Hmm.
All right, give me a d20 roll, please.
15.
Okay. Okay, interesting. So, yeah.
Huh.
Huh.
Oh no, he steepled.
I know. Oh, he did steeple?
I did steeple. I steepled it.
He's grinning like crazy. This is gonna be good.
Basically, you've been the recipient.
I need a t-shirt with that on it.
They're going full Larkin.
With like 3
Oh,
different
we all
like
should.
expressions
It'll
in my
have
face.
like the EOR on the back, and then it'll
Yeah.
have.
Full Larkins.
Yes. It's happening.
Let's
my
get him to
God.
design it. Start him now.
All right. So basically, you've been the recipient of a prophecy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And so I'm just trying to think if there's anyone in your life who could be doling out prophecies. What do you think? Old Granny?
Well, sure.
Sir
There's
Pace.
always grannies
Sir
around.
Pace.
Sir Pace did one.
That's a great idea.
Nice.
On the street.
Sir
Sir
Pace and I
Pace
are
had
buddies.
an
That's what
insight.
Sir
happened.
Pace and I are buddies.
That's
true.
right.
That
And of
happened.
course, you would have come by to visit Kinrain on your
Right.
return.
Oh.
And-
Well, maybe they met on the street in London.
That's what I'm thinking.
You know,
I'm thinking he's an all hope.
Well, no, Kinrain's never been to London.
Oh, fuck London.
Going to London's a big deal, so
Fuck London.
we're saving that.
That would have been cool.
But yeah,
I like that.
over hot toddies at Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah, Sir Pace shared a little vision he had during his madness.
So when I was crazy, I had this thought about you.
Well, basically, it was a vision you had that in sometime in the future, a friend will deny Sir Kinrain 3 times
Ooh.
when he is in need.
Jesus.
I swear it won't be me.
Yeah, right. It's gonna be.
You know it's you.
Hey, friend.
Which is interesting, because I also last year got a mercenary who owes me 3 favors.
That's right.
Oh, shit.
I told you it wasn't me.
Yeah, no. It's a pagan
Going back on
thing.
his favors.
Yes.
Every one of them.
Interesting. Son of a
Very
bitch.
cool.
I like that.
I love that.
A friend's gonna deny you 3 times when you need help. Who do you consider friends?
You guys?
Just us.
Yeah.
Just us. Just this group.
Just those of us at this table.
The
Yeah.
order of the we
Yeah.
still haven't come up with a good name for you guys. The order of the something.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Dave, you got 9, so that's relations again.
Oh. Maybe Sir Pace finally got
So
lucky.
lustful roll for Pace. as
Maybe
well.
he was so crazed and he didn't
Oh.
remember any of it.
It definitely was a sheep then.
Yeah.
He fails his lustful roll.
Failed your lustful. Okay.
Oh, God.
So that's
You're not a very good pagan.
I'm
Well-
very energetic.
Let's see. That's
A lot of
gonna.
energy.
All those bees just take it out of me.
So exhausting
inspiring.
just watching them.
Like,
Yeah.
getting stung, that's like the opposite of an aphrodisiac right there.
For some people.
Okay.
People like that kind of stuff.
All right. So that actually kicks you over to the woo table.
Oh.
So give me a not loyalty. What is it now? Fealty,
Fealty.
honor,
Ooh.
and courtesy roll.
Ooh.
Alright, fealty.
So he's being
I
classy.
fail
about
my
it.
fealty.
Excellent. Well
No,
done.
he's not being classy.
I succeed on my honor.
Okay.
And then what was the last one?
Courtesy.
I fail my courtesy.
All right. Well, check your honor.
Okay.
And Earl Roderick.
Oh.
What?
Earl Roderick has asked if you wish to marry a commoner.
That's awkward.
Oh.
Okay.
You know, if you met any commoners on the streets of London, you feel free to marry them.
Are you serious? He wasn't joking.
No, you'll get 1d3 Libra out of it.
One D3, a whole D3.
I think I'm gonna go crazy again.
Oh my god.
Wow, that's kind of sad.
Oh man.
I don't know what to say.
He did go crazy for like a year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're out of the loop. Nobody would want to marry. Basically, saying nobody wants to marry
Yes.
you.
Yeah.
So you can marry a commoner if you want to.
Mhm.
If you
Yeah,
can find
exactly.
one.
That's, we can hook you up with a commoner.
My lord, I think I might wait a few years. Perhaps they'll forget.
We can try to live it.
Perhaps I'll live down this
Maybe. Yeah,
this
that's
recent
true.
event by doing something else.
I might have an ugly cousin for him.
Oh my god. Are they a commoner? That's the important part.
Right. Yes, because then we can just get you in right away. All right. So.
Oh, heyo.
All right, and Jen, you got a 14.
Yeah.
So D6 roll, please.
Okay. 2.
Okay. Let's see. So you have made an enemy.
Great.
Oh, that's not surprising.
An enemy.
From an enemy? What?
What? No.
Please.
Never.
So this is
He's so temperate.
this is actually a romantic rival.
Oh.
So another
Magic over.
another D6 roll, please.
1.
Okay. Excellent. Excellent. And another one.
2.
Okay. And another one.
3.
Hey, there
And
1, 2, 3.
one more.
One 4.
Oh,
Three.
3 again.
Okay. So what we've got here, and I know exactly where to go with this,
Excellent.
is that you've been courting Lady Advent.
That's right.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that.
So.
Much has happened this year past.
Oh, I have to listen to. I'll have plenty of time on the road. So.
Actually, it's been the last couple of years. So, but yeah.
Well, I guess, isn't
In
it?
any event.
Anyway. So, and this is someone at your liege's court,
Uh-huh.
and they are open about their rivalry with you.
Good. I like it.
So it's Sir Jeridan, of course.
Oh.
And
Yes.
he wants Lady Adwin's hand instead of you,
That he does.
instead of you
Okay.
getting it.
Please.
So
Jeridan has it in the
Come on,
bag.
Jordan, be cool, guy.
Sir Jeridan, that's Sir Wash, right?
yes.
Okay.
Also one of my
Yes, it
buddies.
is.
So yeah,
that's fine.
he's made it known that
Alright. Good.
his intentions
I like that. That's
his
good.
intentions are known.
Nice. So you
Okay.
both know
There's
you're
only
after the
I only
same
have
chick.
one though. That's kind of surprising for Edmund.
That's true.
Well, you only have
That I
one
know
focal.
of. Yeah.
Yeah. And perhaps they're not so much
Let's see
enemies
Edwin
as just
again.
rivals.
Right.
There
Yeah.
she is.
Oh,
She's got great eyebrows.
She does.
Yeah, I like a strong brow.
Good.
That's important. That's what you want to pass on to your children.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh.
Gets you?
Oh dear.
I like a strong brow.
The first time I saw your brows, I was in.
Ode
Yes.
to a Grecian brow. All right, so next up is experience rolls. So Brendan, do you remember what you checked last year?
No, I just wrote that we would have to do this next time.
I'm very sure.
To do for
I'm pretty sure you
later.
did. You got your hunting.
Definitely hunting.
Hunting, and I think I did have honor, and there was one other, but I don't remember what it was.
Okay. All right. Well, when you get home and you see your sheet, just feel free to roll it at that point. But yeah, go ahead and roll your hunting and honor right now.
Okay.
And everyone else.
So
You already got your checks.
If you get it,
right?
then you get 1.
Yeah, that's right. So
Yeah,
So if you roll it, then you just add 1 to it.
If you roll over your current skill, then you add 1.
That's good.
Okay, and then I'll do 1.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
Oh man, last time I got a check in reckless and in prudent.
Yeah, me too.
Isn't that funny?
I love when that happens.
Yeah.
And I failed both
Prudent
of them.
succeeded though in terms of rolls.
Or would this have been for
Oh my
for
God.
last game? And would I have had a solo in between?
No, that's why I had you roll twice on Madness.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm
man.
back this year.
You're back this winter,
back,
basically.
baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somehow I managed to get my fealty to my lord up even more.
Impossible.
It's now an 18.
Wow.
You really love Uther, don't you?
Roderick.
No, Roderick.
Uther is an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awkward.
Roderick is the one true king of Britain.
Oh god.
It's cool. I like Roderick more than Uther too.
Oh wait, so what if I have to get
It's
over,
16
right?
over, yeah.
Okay,
If
if
you
I
crit
crit
it,
it,
then-
okay.
yeah.
Because I critted my hate for Saxons.
Oh.
Of course. That means it goes up by like 1d10, like straight up Call of Cthulhu.
Well, what happens if you crit?
Nice.
Nothing.
It's not the same. That has to be
Yeah, you
over.
gotta fail the roll.
Okay.
Oh, sweet. Sword and spear both went
I
up.
don't know. It feels very Chrono Trigger though.
Alright, what's happening here? I can't access
It's
it.
being played through the music app.
Okay, I don't like the music app.
Okay.
What? I
Big-
don't.
Big
You're all
no.
shocked? What is this? What's this stuff? Is that new?
Sweet.
No, it's always been there. It's just on shuffle, so.
Oop, oop, oop. Hey,
Hey-o.
hope, hope,
Where'd
hope.
it go? Where'd it go? Let's see here. It's, there it is. Okay, everyone's done. So go ahead and
you.
age your characters a year.
So the current year is now.
488 or 488, yes.
Okay, so I aged another year.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Wait,
So-
488? Oh.
So my madness caused me to miss a winter phase.
Yes. You
Okay.
missed the last one.
Would my steward still have been trying to build the orchard? In my absence?
Yes. So go ahead. We're going into economic circumstances here.
pretty good.
So.
Okay. Just making sure. I figure my brother would have tried to, you know.
Oh yeah. You know, it's knights go missing all the time, so
Yeah.
it's part of the job description.
Does my steward's stewardship ever go up?
Yes, it does actually.
Okay.
Let me check on that.
Yeah, what about like my wife?
Because he's not too great right now, and I've had him for a few years.
I have to say, my wife is awesome at
I
that
think it might be
shit.
time to put him out to pasture.
Oh god.
Put him at the stud.
Oh,
Try to produce a better steward.
oh my god.
He's a good steward. I want to breed him on one of mine.
Oh my god.
Some hot steward on steward action you got there. Just imagining a lot of old paunchy men.
Yeah, that's
you know?
God. In a field.
Okay.
Just in a field.
Sort of traipsing around.
Just a
Alright.
field full of nude
Hair.
stewards.
Yeah. Like bushy haired, balding punch.
Guys, I can't drink tea right now.
God.
All right, so the way, the experience checks is also the time you up your subordinates' skills.
Okay.
So your squires all improve their, well, they all age a year, of course.
Oh, okay.
And
Well, so
then,
how old are they now?
well,
We
Depends
started
on how old
at-
you are.
let's see, they were 14 and 485,
Right. So,
so they're going to be 16 now.
Yeah.
16, alright.
They go up a year until they're
Okay.
22, and then you might want to knight them.
Yeah, you can keep them around, but they
If they want to be
tend
lifelong
to.
They could be one of my.
Well, if they're not like noble, they can't really be knighted, right?
No,
You can raise them
you
up.
can raise them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You can petition for
No,
them
they
to
also
be
be a
knighted.
knight of my household.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Why wouldn't I
Household
want that?
knights.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Just need some new
the
squires.
cost goes up at that point.
I mean,
but-
Podrick definitely, John, I don't know
Podrick,
about.
yeah. Well,
Oh, John.
Podrick,
He is
he's
a
a lifelong
bastard.
squire. He might be a lifelong squire.
He might be. Okay, so anyway,
Although Podrick didn't run away, that was the important thing.
Oh.
He just got lost and injured.
that's right.
Those are things to think about.
All right. So anyway,
We picked him up.
if you've got a steward or your squires or your wives, if they have a skill that's at 15 or less, it goes up by a point.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Alright. Yep.
If it's 16 to 20, then you roll a d6, and on a 6, it goes up by a point.
Oh, okay.
So is that just for stewardship, or does that count for
That's
her
any
other?
skill they have.
So
Oh,
that also
sweet.
counts for squires, then. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you roll it for each or just once? Because I just rolled a 6.
You roll it for each.
Okay.
Where's the thing? Entertainment?
Oh, D&DJ.
Wait, so okay,
Oh.
I'm sorry, I missed that last part. So for the squires, if it's or for any of them, if
Anyone.
it's 16 or above,
Mm-hmm.
then it's
D6.
Oh,
On a
it's-
6, it goes up by 1.
If it's
Oh, I
16
see.
or above, not 15 or above.
16 or above, yeah.
Okay, so I don't have to roll for anything yet.
Right.
Okay.
15,
Nope,
15
neither
or
of them.
less is
They're
1
both
point.
still 16. Dude, my wife is rocking it though.
I'm sorry. So if it was 15 and he's aging to 16, I will have to roll for each of them to raise it up to 16?
No.
Oh, okay. So then I don't have to roll anything.
Correct.
Okay.
Next year.
Next year, totally wasted a perfectly good excuse. Curse you, Rondell! You will be a night master!
Oh, Rondell. He's
Wait, so
definitely a
who's
squire for
married and who
life.
is not married? Are you
Unmarried.
I'm married.
Oh.
No, remember he was offering me a
Yeah.
peasant wife,
No,
but
no,
I was like,
but
I have
Henry-
malaria. Yeah.
Oh, malaria, yes. And you're
Courting Adwin.
Yeah, I'm in the
Courting
game.
Adwin, that's
Bachelor.
right.
Yeah.
Bastard.
Bachelors.
yeah, I'm holding out for, some like mythological figure, maybe like a,
Yeah.
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 Maybe another
Another
lake monster.
werebear.
No,
Selkie or...
I'm gonna go like really exotic, maybe like
questing
a,
beast.
No, that's your goal.
That's who you're after.
maybe a gorgon.
Oh, nice.
God.
Yeah, we've had a werebear and a selkie. I don't know where,
Yeah,
where we
Good
can go
for
from
home
there.
renovation, but not much else.
Yeah, exactly. I get all kinds of statues.
Yep.
All right, so now I roll to see if my orchard finally gets built,
Yes.
Okay. and it does.
Yay! All
More
right.
water.
Awesome.
All right. So your orchard is built. Very good. All right. So economics. Just collect any surplus income that you have.
I'm naming my cat Hidalgo.
Aww.
Hidalgo thanks you. He's a proud thing.
Yep, I can tell.
It's a
Like, have
wonderful
you
cat.
seen all the pictures of my cats?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Although I hate to bring this up, but at this point you need to make your D20 roll to see if your cat dies.
Oh god.
Oh, it's too real. Oh, come on. 4.
Oh, it's one away.
It's close. We didn't say it wouldn't be close.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh god.
Womp indeed.
Okay, so
Okay, so
rolling for horses now too.
yeah.
Oh yes, on a 1 or 2 horse dice.
My
One or two your
wonderful
horse
cat has
dice.
to be rolled for a few years.
Yeah.
Horse is alive by 1.
That's good.
Although I think actually on a
Liz.
4 he might have kittens.
Nope, I rolled a 4. That was for the cat.
No, that was only for the cat. You did not have kittens.
My horse did not have kittens.
Your horse did not have kittens.
Or my cat kittens.
Curses!
Diesel Bob is at work on these lands. All right, so let's see here. Yeah, on a 4 to 6, it had a wonderful kitten that will grow up like its mother.
So now you got 2 wonderful cats.
Yeah.
And they're both named Hidalgo.
Hidalgo and Hidalgo Jr.
Hidalgo Jr.
All right.
This is Hidalgo Jr.
Aww.
And that cat is going to give me, is it also a wonderful cat?
Well,
Is this
not
probably making
Well,
It's
Not
always gonna grow up
immediately.
like its mother.
Yeah, so
maybe
I think
3
it's a
years from
replacement
now?
basically.
Okay, it's a,
You know.
it's a all right,
It's
I
a
got it.
standby
It's
wonderful
waiting in
cat.
the
No,
wings.
this is the way, because
But
this
every
could be
year-
a good operation I got going here, because I get 1 Libra per year
yeah.
for a
Yeah,
cat.
yeah.
Well, every year don't you have to roll for your kitty?
You do, so
So you may
All
have
right.
a
you
kitten
could start
every
cranking
year.
out kittens, yeah.
That's an industry.
All
How
right.
do we figure out our annual
You can sell
income?
wonderful
I
cats.
know, right? It's a white Persian with blue eyes. Every kid in the town
They
wants it.
want one.
Because I get 2 for
Fluffy.
my vineyard, 2 for my squire.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it? Do we get Libra for anything else?
I think that's it for you.
Okay, just
yeah.
chicken.
Yeah.
And then how much will it cost now?
To be rich, 4.
4, yeah.
4. Oh, okay. Well, at least I'm breaking even.
But you get that
Yeah,
wonderful
exactly.
bonus for your childbirth. It's awesome.
Exactly.
Fingers crossed.
Let's
Well,
see.
speaking of, so does anyone want to
Admit to
go
an
for
affair.
a random wife?
Oh, random wife. It's gonna admit
Anyone
to
random
knocking
wife? Random
up
wife?
somebody
No.
else.
His wife, no.
No.
Hey, I went for a random wife.
Yeah, you did,
Yeah.
adventurer, you.
I'm getting a little old. I'm 25 now.
Yeah, you're right.
Mm,
Yeah. All
You
right.
could be an old dude and marry a Don't worry.
Shouldn't
He's
affect
That's
them.
just, I wanna get-
It's her
I wanna get heirs.
responsibility to
Yeah,
produce them.
yeah, she's
Yeah.
the one.
They don't have that kind of knowledge.
No, they don't. So she's the one who's gonna be cranking out the kids.
Oh, hey.
Like Herringdale had like a wife, like a really young wife, when he was like in his 40s.
Mm-hmm.
She was like 19.
She still died in childbirth.
She still died in childbirth.
She's got a 15 in first aid though, and a 16 surgery.
That's
good.
Awesome.
That's good. That's
really good.
awesome.
So,
That is amazing.
speaking of all that,
It's helpful.
I think Kinrain is actually due for 2
Yeah, I am.
childbirth rolls this year.
Oh.
One legit and one illegit.
Oh, what? I got an 11,
All right, so that's for Mallory.
and then a 3.
11 and a 3. All right, so I want to take this opportunity to highlight the importance of your decision
Oh, my
to
bonus,
maintain
too.
yourself at
Yes,
rich level.
Yes.
Oh.
Because
Snap.
that 11 right there, had you decided I will maintain myself at ordinary level, would have gotten you mother and child die in childbirth.
Whoa. So now it's a 12 though.
Was it, did I say +1 or was it more than that?
I think
it
you
might
said
be
it was just
plus
plus
three.
1s
Hold
across
on.
the board, wasn't
I
it?
don't-
+3.
Oh, plus 3 to childbirth. Okay, so it's plus 1 to my horse,
Mm-hmm.
plus 3 to childbirth, and then
Yes.
what was the other plus?
+1 to child survival.
Oh, I see.
Okay. So yeah.
Wow.
So that
Sweet.
bumped up from
Oh, so it's
mother
a
and
14.
child. Mother and child die in childbirth was bumped up. So instead, you did have a child.
Oh.
However, they are going to be sickly during their childhood.
Hmm.
So they're going to get a -1 on their survival roll. So that's going to cancel out your rich knight bonus
Okay.
there. And go ahead and roll d6 to see what the sex is.
Let's see. A 4.
That's a son.
Son.
Oh. Well, hell.
He's a little sickly, but you know it's okay.
Pull through.
It's got a little.
Again, first aid and surgery.
Mm-hmm.
I wish that had something to do with making sure that he's It's more in the moment.
I'm just saying, like, in general.
And your other roll was under 10,
So it's
right?
10,
It-
exactly.
It was a 10. Okay,
Yeah.
so no conception.
Okay.
Damn, I was lucky.
That was
Mucho lucky.
Lady Helen of the North.
Yeah.
So,
I'm sure she has ways of taking care of that kind of stuff.
don't they all?
Yes.
Don't they all?
Yes, it has ways. All right, so. All right, so family events. We'll see what your family members got up to this year.
Oh wait, can I see the list of names?
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
baby names.
And what religion is my wife again?
She was British Christian.
She was British Christian.
Oh,
I'm just looking.
she may want
I might allow her
to
to.
insist.
However, here's my first son.
Name after yourself.
No.
Not this sickly guy, no. All right, so everyone go ahead and
Good
give
luck.
me a d6 roll.
5.
6.
4.
CAD fail.
Oh, very nice.
Or CAD fail.
4, okay.
And a 5.
And a 5. Okay, so all of you have some kind of family event this year.
Yay!
All right, so Brendan, we'll start on your side. Give me 2 d20 rolls.
12 and a 9.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, so a 9 plus 10, 19. Let's see. Okay, interesting. So a cousin of yours got involved in a scandal.
Ooh.
Cousin of mine.
Yeah.
Gotta pull that up here.
That crazy cousin.
I know. It's always the cousins.
Mm-hmm. Every time.
Every time. Okay, so another d20 roll.
18.
So there's some rumors going about that one of your cousins is a heretic.
Ooh.
But I know which
Really?
one.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so Jade, go ahead and do 2 d20 rolls.
12 and a 1.
All right, it's another pesky cousin. Let's see here. Okay, so a would-be in-law has refused to marry your cousin's daughter because rumors. So here's the choices you can implement. You can kick in 2 Libra to her dowry to encourage the marriage. That would give you a check in generous and modest. Okay. You can defend her name in a duel, and that would give you checks in proud and honor. You can find a new match, which give you checks in energetic and a love passion of your choice. You can find out the truth of these rumors. Which reduces your love of family by 1, but gives you checks in just and honest. And then you could take it to court, and that costs you half a libra and gives you checks in loyalty and love of family and courtesy.
I'm like, okay, because this is... I have really high generous and energetic. I have extremely high just, though, and honest. 17 in just.
Would you want to find out the truth in order to...
I feel like I would kind of have to. That would be my nature to do so.
Yeah. Okay, so...
Or?
Oh.
What was finding her another match, though?
That is checks in energetic and love of family or love of, if you have another love passion, you can check that instead.
I don't know. I'm also energetic. I'm just is definitely my most standout trait there, so I'm going to probably have to say that one.
Okay, so love of family goes down by 1. Checks in just and honest.
Been there.
Yep.
All right. Okay, so Dave, give me 2d20 rolls.
All right.
So what was the truth?
We'll find out.
Oh.
First one's a 12.
Okay, another cousin.
All right, of course.
Of course.
Second is 5.
Da-da-da. Oh, well, now you have a cousin who needs help with a dowry. So you don't even get to...
Oh, wow.
All right, so you can refuse and reduce your love of family by 1. You can pay 1 libra and check your generous, or pay 3 libra and check your honor.
Oh. So generous or honor?
Yeah.
I'll pay the 3.
Excellent.
Wow.
How far did that honor fall?
It's at 14 right now.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Can I take that back and give him 1 because my honor's already checked?
Oh, yeah, that's fine. I feel like I want to give you 3 libra, but for some reason I'm saying no.
I already feel very honorable right now.
Oh my god.
Frankly, I just can't get much more honorable this year, even if I tried. All right.
And I'm trying really hard.
I'm trying so hard. Dear cuz. All right, so 2d20 rolls, please.
No, it was a sister. Doesn't know, man.
Yeah.
7 and 4?
7 and 4.
Ooh, something different.
I know.
Okay, so this is a sibling of parent, so either an aunt or an uncle. And 4. Okay, let's see here.
Reroll.
Interesting.
Oh, no.
No, basically, yeah. Do you have any old knights in your family?
None.
You don't. Okay, so yeah, that doesn't really work. So re-roll that one.
All right.
It's still a sibling.
7.
7. So yeah, you've been asked by your uncle, I suppose,
All right.
to claim his bastard as your own. As a favor, of course.
Yes.
You don't have any heirs, and you're not getting any younger. So hey,
That's
he's got this little
true.
bastard running around.
Hey, little
Could be a
Alex.
sort of my 2 dads kind
All
of
right,
thing
fine.
going on.
My 2 dads?
And,
Were you adopted?
Yeah.
Whoa.
All right,
Just like that.
just like that.
Wow.
Oh my
wow,
God.
Wow.
So I'm gonna roll
What's
for
his
his
name?
age randomly.
Where's he? You gotta pick it out.
Okay, so he's a 7 years old boy,
Oh. He's gonna be
and
a little peach somewhere,
yeah,
right? I mean, that's
yeah. And so you check your love of family.
Alright. Where the Kimberly?
Yeah, next page over.
Sorry, this one.
Boom.
Okay. Do you want
Pick a name? Sure.
Oh, right there.
Do.
Aw, his little page.
Yeah.
I wouldn't send him off to Uther's court.
No.
No.
Roderick's will be
Roderick.
fine.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that just takes us to training and practice.
Cool.
All right.
Training montage.
Nidian.
That's something I've already done,
Nice.
right?
No, you get to do it again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, and mana improvements, right?
Yes.
Lovely.
Excellent. Indeed.
So yeah, you get to select one trait, statistic, or passion, but change it by 1 point, or the d6 plus 1 to distribute among skills under 15, or train a skill up to 20 if it's over 15. Increase by 1 point. All right, and last but never least is glory. Sweet, sweet glory. So, Wolfram gets 190.
Okay.
And this is never counting your annual, remember, so be sure to add that.
Okay.
Let's see, and then Kinrain gets 194, and Cormac gets 175. Yes.
I'd like to build a dairy farm.
Actually, I was interested
Big long
in
pause
maybe
and-
building something else to increase my income.
Absolutely, yeah.
Support my son.
I'd like to build a dairy farm.
Okay.
You got a goal?
Old.
Oh,
You might have to go.
She looks very,
All right. So throw the money towards it this year. Next year,
Yep.
we roll for it.
Start building that dairy farm.
Yep.
Okay, I see. There's some
should tell you,
potential
Shandy.
improvements
She wants to take it outside.
Yes.
You have one?
I do.
Because I know I have a vineyard right now, but I don't know, there might be something akin to a vineyard. Something maybe in the same.
Easter, go potty.
There you go.
Land of milk and honey.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Target
Yeah.
a certain amount of anything to build or to grow.
It costs a certain amount, depending on what the item is. Some are more affordable than others.
I don't think I have much money at all.
Yeah.
Like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
I will wait.
Yeah.
Cross the line.
Dairy farm.
These sounds too.
I figure it's a better investment than fish. I don't really want to get that, that connotation with my land. The fishy.
Something's fishy.
Yeah.
You'd rather be cheesy than fishy.
I'd rather be a little cheesy than a little fishy.
Yeah.
Smells better.
Yeah. Well.
I don't know.
Gotta invest in pigs next so that they can eat all the so I can feed them the cast off milk slop.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Oh my god.
Jesus, sorry.
Way-oh.
Sorry, everybody.
That's what I get for watching agricultural anime. Just there's all this stuff.
Cultural animal.
What?
There's this really good one. It's called Silver Spoon.
It's really good?
Yeah.
All right. So, I think we'll just press on.
I think we should.
I
think that's a good call.
I
Yes.
think so. All right. So, yes, the year is 488.
Alright.
And yes,
I want a sheep herd.
sheep herd. Excellent.
So it's
All right.
gonna cost me 7 then?
Alrighty.
Damn, I really want to shake.
Let's knock that out of your treasury.
Yeah, you don't have a manor yet? No. Not yet.
See, if you just took a random wife, you might get a nice dowry.
Yeah,
that
No,
would
but
give
you know what?
a
Eye on the
little,
prize. How dare you? Don't try to just detract
Don't
from
stand
that.
in the way of true love
Seriously.
and battles for true love with
Yeah.
the best swordsman in the land.
And that's 5 Libra per year for that, I think.
Once your steward makes his roll to
To build it.
build it, yeah. So, basically, you start
Although,
building
can it be my wife since she's.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You start building it this year. Next year, you'll make a stewardship roll. If you make it, then you build it,
Okay.
and you're good to go.
Alright.
Sweet.
So yes, the year is 488, and war and rumors of war abound.
Ah!
Mhm.
Of course.
Of course. Indeed, the Earl has summoned his knights and counselors to Sarum. Word has come from Uther's court at Winchester that the long-anticipated invasion of the continent may indeed be in the offing this year. So,
It's a bold idea.
Gotta hate those Saxons.
No, apparently...
Yeah.
Boom, there you go. So apparently, this fellow named Praetor Syagrius has been sort of making the rounds at the courts the last couple of years, advocating for assistance.
Please help me.
Like that.
So you'd say that the Praetor is perhaps praying for help?
Yes, indeed. His homeland of Soissons was overrun by King Claudius and the Franks, and he has been looking for military aid to go win back one of the last remaining vestiges of the Roman Empire. So, you assemble at the Earl's Hall, and you're there. Sir Jeridan is there. Various other lower level vassal knights. Sir Kinrain's father-in-law, for example. So forth. A couple dozen knights altogether, all told.
That's pretty good.
And good fire going in the fire pit, filling the hall with a nice healthy smoke.
Good for the lungs.
Good for the lungs. Helps preserve you.
It really is.
Yeah. And yeah. So, but Roderick does look a bit put upon, and he says, Prince Madoc visited me over the winter. And he says that his father has ordered half the army in Britain to assemble at the ports of Hanton and Chichester with provisions for a 40-day campaign. Madoc will be leading the campaign to France, and King Uther will be staying behind. I believe that the king is concerned not just about the Saxons, but about Duke Gorlois of Cornwall. He has consistently refused summons that have been issued to him.
Oh, really?
Cornish of him.
What a cad.
Very Cornish.
And
No.
at this point, the king is questioning Gorlois'
Yeah, as you would.
loyalty.
Yeah, I really would too.
Yeah.
Because he's being unloyal.
Yes. So, what I want to know is, shall we, as men of Salisbury, be ones to board ship and sail for the continent, or shall we remain behind?
Sail.
Yes, there we go.
You vote for sale, you vote for sale.
I was
I'll
sort
stay
of.
with my friend.
I was saying it dismayedly, but not declining.
Not
I know,
excited.
Kinrain's no kind of water.
Boats. Oh god, I was
You
on
at
one
least
of those
live next
once.
to a river.
Yeah, but I don't swim in it, as evidenced by my lack of swim skill.
Cormac actually went up one swimming this winter.
Oh, very good, very good.
Good job.
Polar Bear Club and
Yeah.
diving into those icy streams.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good
Polar bear club.
Seeing all those
You're
Saxons
just preparing
running
for the
through water
questing
last summer
beast.
inspired me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
I should
would.
be more prepared for this kind of thing.
Being chased down by a night.
Over
Yeah,
hill and dale.
You never know when you'll have to chase someone into a river
That's right.
and murder them.
What?
All right, so
He murdered the shit out of some Saxons in the river.
Right. That's right. The blood in the river. Okay. Alright. So yeah, you guys have a choice.
So what do you all say?
Let's take ship to glory in battle, right, guys?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Or we can just stay at home and not.
Not do that.
And not.
There's
not-
plenty of stuff to do at home. I mean, anyway.
Have we ever been to France though? It might be exciting.
Ooh.
Huh? There's
I
some
could
babes
come
in
back with
France,
a
I hear.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you're a little strange
It's
out in
true.
France. Come on, let's go.
Hear the French lady's weird. Let's go. Let's go check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows what kind of mythical beasts we could encounter there in the forms of women.
Is that the form
Like a
your madness
lamia?
is taking? The form your madness is taking, I must have an exotic wife.
This isn't Call of Cthulhu.
Alright.
It's getting close though.
Yeah.
These are dark times.
They are dark times.
It's only if he developed a foreign accent from like a head injury.
Hey, if I go mad in France, I don't think I'm coming back.
Right. That's not.
That would be difficult.
Yeah.
You just wash up one day on the shores of Dover,
Arm in arm with a mermaid. Alright.
England.
wearing a seaweed tuxedo.
Pretty good.
So,
Fancy.
Guys, I'm the king of the deep ones.
Now we're getting a little too Lovecraftian.
yes.
Alright.
All right. Well, what do some of the other knights of the court have to say?
Yeah, we're going on our own.
I'll do as my lord bids me.
I want to go. I don't know who I'm playing, and I don't.
Like
know
it.
what
Just
Lycus
chat.
would do.
What does Lycus think? What does Lycus?
Oh, I really think that, yeah, I think we should go. I think we should go. I just think it would be best and just give him a little
No wonder
spanking and
Wolfman
come
doesn't
home.
want to go.
Awesome!
Yeah, give him a little spanking and
Come home.
come home.
That's awesome. That's perfect.
Trust me, you get a wife if you fight in a couple battles.
Yeah. Put some glory there.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah, and some of the older knights of the court. Yeah.
Should go.
Yeah. I mean, basically, the majority are in favor of going.
Cool. So Sir Leo's coming with?
Yep.
Awesome.
Sir Leo, Sir Bar,
So Darden?
Sir Jared.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Everyone's
Who
there.
knows? There might be some sort of accident
It'd
involving
be
Sir
terrible.
Jared.
if something happens.
Something's gonna happen
Oh
to
my
him.
god.
Jared
It
and
would
my
be.
friend.
It would be a shame.
Yeah,
a nice
Wolfman and I
horse
are
back there,
friends.
Yeah. Be a shame if someone tampered with the brakes. All right. So.
It breaks on what, his horse cart?
You know, it'd be,
The shit.
it'd be such a terrible disaster
Just
if
his
we
horse
decided
has
to hold
brakes.
foot races on the boats in full armor and someone tripped.
Oh my god.
You know, I heard the Saxons love to run up and down the oars. It'd be a shame if we did that and someone fell off.
It's okay if he's meant to stick around. The lady at the lake will lift him back up.
Right.
The lady of the, they're in
The lady of the
ocean.
channel.
There's probably a lady there. There's probably a bunch of ladies there. Come
Oh
on.
yeah, there's a lot.
Get a
Yeah.
sleeve.
Isn't that what they say? There's always more ladies in the sea.
And so you make your way to Hanton.
So we're in France now?
No.
No.
Oh,
No.
If
so that was a
only.
fast trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're there.
No.
And we're there.
And you're there. No, but you are very close. Let's see here. Yeah.
This is good.
So there's Hanton there on that little inlet, and there's Salisbury. So it's really just
Oh, okay.
just south,
All right.
just south of where you are.
Stone's
A little
throw.
trot.
A little trot, half a
Yes.
day's ride. You know, you return to your manors, you make arrangements. You'll be gone for 40 days.
Yeah.
You gather supplies and so forth,
Yeah.
and then begin making your way down to Hanton. And you're among the first to arrive, of course, since it's so close. And you just kind of have to sit around for a couple weeks while other knights, you know, come in from the further reaches of the kingdom.
We'd like have time to run home if we forgot anything.
Exactly.
Right, that early.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
John, go back.
You get the best spots on the ships, you know.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice.
So.
You get the
Do we know what the best spots of the ship are? The best spot is right in the stern.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We don't know.
This spot looks good, I guess.
Ask for Roman.
and so yeah, gradually the port fills up with knights and their footmen, and you know, some mercenaries are brought in, some barefoot Irish kerns.
Oh, the splinters.
Yes, indeed. No, they've got very tough feet.
They're very
Yeah,
tough.
I almost hooped, you know.
I feel bad for the splinters.
That's right.
And so even after all the ships are loaded up, you still have to sit on board ship waiting for the right wind to come up. And so it has to be the right combination of wind and tide.
Do horses get seasick?
That's something for the squires to worry about, guys.
Yeah, true.
All right.
But eventually, the fleet sails out of the port and makes its way down the estuary and out into the British Sea.
Yes, the sea.
Mm-hmm. And so this fleet of little cogs is making its way across the bright channel, and it only takes a day to cross.
Oh, that's fast.
It only takes a day to sink.
But it just so happens that you are berthed on the flagship of the fleet with none other than Prince Maddock.
Oh.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And so you're all, out on the deck, and there's sort of a cabin in the back where the prince and his immediate advisors are stationed.
Yes.
And, you can hear, sort of the murmur of voices as they talk. Rhubarb. Some laughter. Yes.
Chortle.
A sort of sarcastic murmur of some sort.
Yeah, I'm trying.
An angry retort.
An ogre's yell.
Wait.
A dragon roar of some sort. And, yeah, no, not like that. And,
Are there giants on this ship?
What?
That was good.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
But the voices are gradually rising in volume to the point where you can all make awareness rolls to see if maybe you could actually make out some words.
All right.
Pass.
Crit it.
Fail.
I failed by 1.
You guys are talking.
If you critted, you get a check.
All right.
I'm catching up. He's been gone for like 2 years.
And then what did you see?
Yeah. Three times you say?
Hey, you drank your piss for how long?
I don't remember. It has a strange effect on one's memory. Once you start drinking your pee, it feels like all you've ever drunk is your own pee.
It's like Mountain Dew. At first you don't really like it, but then you find yourself
You
buying 2
surrender.
liters and 6-packs.
Oh.
No, so Cormac is the nearest to this cabin at this particular time, and he just happened to hear the murmur of voices, and then suddenly a hand slamming down on a table, and you clearly hear Prince Maddock say, 4 weeks or 1 city, no more.
Interesting.
And then silence.
I wonder what that could mean.
So I don't know if you want to share that with the rest of the group or not.
Yeah,
Keep
kind of
it-
scuttle on over to the rest of you guys.
Hey guys.
Go off to the corner. I heard something. Heard Maddock. Blah, 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 blah.
Well, it sounds like this won't be a very protracted trip.
No.
No.
That's good. They have a limit on it.
Yeah. Wouldn't want to be here for years, but it does cut down on the time to try to find a wife.
Yes, that's true.
One of those French birds.
Oh god.
Who haven't heard about my episodes in London streets.
That's right.
What the hell?
That's the closest thing to a bird I could find.
Oh my god.
Oh, of course.
So not
of
a
course.
bird, but a wyvern.
Anyway, and so a few minutes later, the door opens and Earl Roderick and a couple other high-ranking nobles come out, and they all look a bit put out, so
Sad.
they're just talking amongst themselves.
Rhubarb.
Yeah.
Do we hear anything that they're talking about amongst themselves?
No, they're
Are they
being very
angry?
careful to
I hate that.
keep
To
their
whisper
voices
into each
low.
other's
They're not saying rhubarb, they're saying peanut.
mustache. Mustache cupping the
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, it takes about 24 hours really to get across the channel. And so it's at dawn that land is sighted, and and so you see the coast of the continent for the first time in your lives. Indeed, and so yeah, you see some buildings down near the shore, a little fishing village or something, and the Irish Kerns are dispatched as the rest of the fleet drops anchor.
Yeah.
They're
just on the land. They're just like getting in there.
Yeah, they basically, you see them swarming over the side
Oh
of the
my
ships
God.
that they're on and swimming ashore,
Just like the frogmen.
Yeah.
basically. And then you start to see some smoke curl up from the village
Oh my god.
as they set the thatching on fire.
Oh, how romantic to be an Irishman.
And so basically you just wait out at sea for the next 24 hours. And then...
Oh, we let them have that much fun.
Mm-hmm. And then the next morning, a signal is sent up, and one by one, the ships of the fleet start sailing towards the village and docking at the little pier to unload. So it takes 4 days in total from that point on to unload the rest of the foot soldiers and then the knights.
Dang.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. And so you all get ashore at some point there. Basically, it's from the time you sighted land to the time everyone's on the shore. It's been a week. But you do get your first good look at Praetor Syagrius. In here somewhere. Let's see here. There he is.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
This is a heraldry.
Oh, that looks scary.
Oh, cool.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Bad guy from Resident Evil. Awesome.
That guy. And
that guy.
yeah, so he's riding about with sort of a bodyguard and conversing and planning with Prince Maddock.
That's what we're doing.
Yep, you see a bunch of trees have already been chopped down from the local woods to make ladders for escalade and small catapults. And very soon you are on the march. Your target is a town called Bayeux.
Bio.
Or Bayou, if you prefer.
Oh, there's an X there, isn't there? There's an X.
There's an X there,
There's an
yes.
X there.
Yes. There may be a tapestry there one day, too. So, yes. Let's see here. So you guys are assigned to kind of ride out on the margins of the march and just kind of guard the flanks. Mm-hmm.
Keep the foot soldiers from fleeing.
Exactly.
Oh,
Back in line.
Misery.
Well, and there's some foraging parties that go out and collect.
Foraging's fun.
Oh yes. So you got to make sure they're okay, and so forth. So you find the countryside to be much the same as back in Britain.
Oh wow.
So much for exotic.
Yeah, exactly.
Your oak.
But you
The larch.
you do catch sight of some locals. Mm-hmm.
They appear to be human.
They appear to be human. Yes, exactly.
Sorry. I'll back down.
That's right.
Too bad.
I was told each of them had 3 legs.
Oh, yeah.
No, they're
What does that mean for the ladies?
They're unarmed and unarmored, but they're sort of jeering at you.
They're jeering.
Pulling faces.
Oh no, they're
that sort of
farting
thing.
at us.
Oh no.
Yeah, they're farting in your general direction.
Scoffing.
Yeah.
Talking about you behind them.
Mm-hmm.
My mother was not a hamster.
Exactly. Yeah, no, they're just sort of muttering amongst themselves. And as you ride by, they're kind of all seated on a felled log. And as you ride by, they sort of loft some loogies in your direction.
Oh!
What happened last time?
Steaming.
And these are peasants?
They're just locals. Hard to say. Who they are exactly.
They're unarmored.
On your horse, too.
No, it would not be knightly to lower yourself.
Yeah, it'd be belittling to fight them, wouldn't it?
I was just thinking we'd just run them down a little
I
bit.
kind of hate them.
Or spank them.
I kind of hate them.
Spank them with their swords.
With the broadside.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Teach them
Go for it. Yeah, go.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're the ones that Renee brought, and so I thought might as well.
Dig in.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So what do you guys?
My second beer.
What are you guys doing?
Or should I roll?
I'm thinking I should probably roll.
I'm slightly less reckless now, so I'm not gonna roll.
Really?
Okay.
You're reckless and down.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. Do Jen for Wolfram. Give me an opposed prudent
I think I might
reckless
roll
roll.
my pride.
Proud.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Alright.
Oh no.
Modest proud.
Oh,
Yeah.
I critted my prudent. Damn it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well, you get a check in
wow.
prudent.
Yeah.
I failed my
I
proud.
critted my proud.
You did.
Oh.
Okay.
No problem.
And
You went proud, I had to go proud too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think I also failed my modest.
Okay.
So I get to decide which way to go.
Yep.
I think I'll be taking my ally Kinrain's direction.
Is that a 3?
I did make modest
I critted
though.
my proud.
You did.
You critted your proud as well. Okay. All right. So not really drawing steel just yet,
No.
Yeah.
but definitely feeling the insult over here,
Hmm.
the both of you.
There's a big loogie.
That was a big wound.
Oh,
It hit your boot.
My boot. Oh.
Damn
It's
it.
dripping off slowly.
Yeah.
I'm loving this place already.
Yeah.
So what do you think? What do you think you're gonna do?
Restrain.
All right.
It's,
Wow. I think you're coming a little closer.
it's too soon.
Yes, I think you're right.
They're coming a little closer.
You know,
to
they're pushing their luck a little
Yeah.
bit. One of them grabs the reins of Kinrain's horse and slaps
Oh,
its
fuck
nose.
no.
Slaps
Oh, hell!
I'd like to think my horse
time.
will bite him.
Yeah, these are like war horses,
Make
right?
make a horsemanship roll.
He did that.
And one of them's like
Fail
mocking
it.
you guys and like pretending to ride horses and like trying to be
You
all
failed
fancy.
your horsemanship. All right, so your
That
horse
one.
rears actually,
Putting on airs.
and you're just doing all you can to keep him under control,
Stay on the
basically.
saddle.
Poor
Yeah.
Ian, he's never been insulted like this
Oh,
before.
Ian.
Yeah.
I love it. That's a great name.
IAIN.
Of course, of course.
Ah.
All right, so
I eventually slapped my horse.
yeah, so these guys are,
There.
you know, they're kind of starting shit.
They're laughing at you guys.
All right, I'm gonna ride one of them down. They're getting into our formation.
You're just
Yeah.
doing it. All right.
I'm, like this is what my horse is trying to do. I can't stop it.
All right, go ahead and give me a
Horsemanship.
sword roll.
Oh no, I'm not stabbing them. I'm just riding.
Oh, you
down
just
my
you just
horse.
wanted to.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do an
Intimidate
opposed
them?
horsemanship versus dexterity.
Okay.
Give yourself a +5 to horsemanship.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Success.
Okay.
11.
I failed. Go ahead and roll your horse damage.
Oh boy.
Do it. Ian will not stand for this.
9, 10, 15.
15. Okay, excellent. So yeah, you just put spurs to the horse and it surges forward and knocks into one of the guys.
Yeah.
Knocks him down and like one of the hooves.
I hear a sickening crunch.
Yes. Yeah, one of the hooves lands on his upper arm and just
Nice.
snaps it
There you
basically.
go.
So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, they scream the same as us, even if they don't speak the same language.
Yes, indeed.
What does it say about the ladies?
Oh!
Sorry.
Just a whole line of knights.
All right, so the rest of them just immediately scatter at that point. Yeah.
I'm gonna spit on the guy who's got stomped on.
I like it. You're dark.
He slapped my horse.
I
I
know.
know.
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
I aimed for his face.
A little tit for tat there.
That's
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not just any
It's
horse.
weird. Nobody really has any high merciful or anything like that.
No.
No.
No,
It's
you're
fun.
right.
It's sort of, it's even.
I
even
believe
for
this
me.
is just.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spit right in his face.
I mean, would that give
true.
me like a check in cruel?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Really?
you mean you didn't make the horse stomp on him?
Yeah.
That's true.
You didn't kill him.
Yeah.
So you didn't kill him.
He just
Yes.
made you.
It's his own
He's
fault for
just
not
a
getting out of the
peasant.
way.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow.
A measly peasant.
Yeah.
A pittance of a peasant.
All
So you
right.
spit on him.
No.
I do. I spit right in his face.
Wow.
Nice. Yeah, he's kind of like dragging himself,
Aw.
cursing at you. Yes. All right. So very good, very good.
Oh, how about generating like a camaraderie for Kinrain?
A camaraderie.
Like a passion.
I would maybe have an appreciation for
Loyalty.
Pace defending
Or,
my horse.
friendship.
Yes. Yes. Loyalty. I
Loyalty.
think
A
definitely.
bromance?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loyalty, bromance.
Yeah,
Yes. Exactly.
yeah.
No, it's just
What?
Just
loyalty to the other person.
Loyalty
Yeah.
to the other person.
Yeah.
Aw.
Absolutely.
How do we roll for that?
I think it's just going to be a straight 3d6, but let me just double check on that. See if you can wheedle
doesn't
any
get-
bonuses out of this.
Fueled by extra burr love.
Fueled by
Bro,
broken
love.
bones.
You did warn me, man.
Let's see here.
This is like the drum roll.
heck?
Oh, loyalty. Let's see here. Yeah, just a straight 3d6.
Oh, sorry, bro. It's only 6.
Oh, dude, I'm like crazy liking you. That's a 16.
That was cool, man. That was cool. And you're like, I love you.
I love you, bro.
Like, okay, that's
Like, alright,
great.
I'm glad you like me.
Really glad.
We should totally hang out, get like next door manners, man.
That level of
Yeah.
the
We should
hilarious.
share a banner.
6. Yeah, cool.
I went for the fist bump. You went for the hug.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
awkward.
Okay.
We're
We're
hugging.
doing
We're hugging.
a. We're doing a hug.
We're doing a hug
Okay.
now.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you guys are both Kimrick
Pagan?
though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So actually add a d6.
Oh my god!
Oh, now mine's a 12.
That's
Okay.
Oh,
hooray.
okay. Mine's just a 17.
Okay,
That's
perfect.
more like it.
Wow, the laws of probability
That's
snap back
nice.
into place.
I think you love me more than you love your lord.
Yeah.
I will
More than
go
Roderick,
to-
more than Uther, more than my family, more than my honor, more than hospitality.
Jesus.
Let's just
Well,
get married.
someone's got your back.
I was
obviously.
the only one who was your friend when you came back crazy.
Yep.
That's
That's
right.
Oh, that's
true.
right.
That's true.
Yeah.
There we
Prophecy
go.
and all.
Aww.
The prophecy too.
Yeah.
Now that I'm
Wouldn't
a
that
12,
be ironic?
I love you
if,
too, bro. I love you too.
It would be so ironic if they.
Something should happen.
What, it got married?
No.
We are
If they
pagan.
betrayed.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, we'll see, huh? We'll see.
There's
All right.
about that.
Mm-hmm.
The plot thickens.
Oh my god.
Sorry. Sorry. I
Like a
get
vomit.
my own laugh track. It didn't sound vomitous, didn't it?
Vomited.
Yeah, we'll probably eat all of these.
Well, thank you, bro.
Welcome, bro.
Good looking out.
Oh man.
Oh wow.
All
Okay,
right,
so yes, so you continue on your flank guarding mission, making your way through the wilds of Frankland, and
Jesus.
as evening approaches,
Just gliding through the French country.
yeah, apparently
Lovely.
quite pleasant actually. It's
Yeah.
the nicest time of
It's
year.
very serene after we stop the peasants from spitting on us.
and hitting our horses.
Quite nice.
But yeah, actually, as evening's
give 'em extra
approaching,
sugar cubes.
you do actually catch sight of some actual local Frankish forces that are not peasants.
Okay.
Yes, there's 4 of them. They are mounted,
One for each of us.
one for each of you,
Oh boy.
and they are mounted, and they're kind of shadowing you.
Oh, that's creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Seems
Huh.
being followed.
Oh, sorry.
Hmm?
Sorry. I made it
Not
sound
time for a
awkward.
battle
There's
yet.
not that many people.
It's not
You're
that
in the woods,
exciting.
you're in the woods.
All right, there we go. All right, so what do you guys want to do? They're kind of shadowing you.
Let's confront them.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
creepy. It's very un-knight-like to be shadowing us.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'll prepare
Alright.
my lance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Ah.
Yeah,
charge
hold on
him.
to that.
Well, not charging yet, but just have it up.
Okay, all right.
And I'm
So
like,
they
again, I'm not so reckless anymore. I probably wouldn't just charge
you can
them.
use these stats
Yeah. Maybe
Oh.
they're just curious.
if you want.
Yeah, I don't think they're curious.
No.
Maybe one of their arms are broken and.
No,
No.
Okay.
not so much.
They're just armored. So what they do is they see you kind of reining your horses in. They come around and basically they've all got javelins, so they let fly.
Oh, fly!
How many? There's 4.
4, yeah.
Oh, I'm definitely charging now.
Yeah, right?
They let those javelins fly. Crit, make, fail.
You got a crit?
Mm-hmm. Oh, no. Went
No.
away from a crit.
Missed it,
Sorry.
yeah, and a fumble. All right. So let's see here. Find out who got hit. All right. So Wolfram and Pace.
Yep.
All right. So you guys.
Christ!
Oh, now I'm gonna passionately this is my bro love.
Yeah, if you could use
All
it.
right. So what's their damage?
5d6.
Ooh. Okay. So go ahead.
I'm totally passionate this is bro love. Which I make.
Nice.
Okay.
Check it.
Check it.
Check that bro
Oh
love.
my
Yeah.
god.
You pound them on the way out.
Oh, javelin. Oh.
Not in that arm.
21.
Oof.
21
All right.
for 1.
What?
Yeah.
I'm rolling hot today.
Mm-hmm.
19.
All right, excellent.
So now
So
it's-
what you guys can do is make a sword roll. If you make it, you're going to get your shield bonus.
Okay.
Okay.
I make it.
Do not make it.
Do you want to make it? All right. So Wolfram's going to take 10 points, and Pace will take 3.
Okay, 3. So,
Mm-hmm.
but it did.
19 total. So that's higher than your size, I take it.
Yeah.
So
but not
make a
double.
horsemanship roll, please, and Wolfram as well.
Horsemanship roll. You got it.
I succeed.
Okay.
And I fail.
Oh! Alright, so yeah, you take a bad hit on your thigh.
I do.
Wow.
It pierces the chainmail and it's just so painful that it knocks you out. You just fall out of your saddle, trying to pull it out basically.
Oh, man.
Okay, and then they're charging already. So
All right.
Oh, I'm charging that shit.
Likewise, I'm gonna call for Rondel to attend Wolfram.
okay,
Yeah.
and Wolfram Squire as well is helping out.
Okay, yeah, he's got a pretty good first aid.
Make it.
Alright.
Wait, and I impassioned mine too.
Oh
yeah.
right, yeah.
Succeeded. Haha.
Let's see if I succeed on mine.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, what are they charging us with?
They have spears.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay, so all of them make it.
Okay, so we'll just line it up like so, left to right. Okay, so
Made it.
made it with a
Wayne's?
what did you
what-
roll up?
what
What
number?
I roll? 3.
3. Okay, they got a 10, so they beat you. So
5d6. 20.
Whew, God. Alright, so you made it, so you get your shield bonus, so you take 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'll need a horsemanship roll to stay mounted.
Okay, I don't have the information for the horse on this one.
Oh, it's just your
Oh,
horsemanship
it's
skill.
Horsemanship.
It's under combat skills.
Oh, actually,
Horsemanship 15.
Oh, there it is. I was just in a weird place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it. Okay, so just 4 points of damage. And
17.
17,
You beat him.
and you made it, yeah. So go ahead.
Horse damage.
Horse damage.
Force damage. Yay. That's 10. Hold on, math. That's 15. 25.
25. Okay.
Whoa, heyo.
And so what's their armor? Their armor is 6
6
plus
plus
shield,
shield.
so that's 12. He takes 13.
13 and damn. Okay, so
Boom,
that's
what?
30.
So you get messing with my boys.
Okay. Okay, and he'll need a horsemanship roll to stay mounted.
Wait, yeah. Where's my horsemanship? Where's it? I don't have horsemanship. We'll just say
Roll 1d20.
9.
So it's a 9, so roll against that.
Failed.
Failed.
So it falls
Alright,
off.
so he's unseated.
Okay, so that's
Another. Is that more damage for falling off a horse?
Yes, d6. Okay.
2.
Alright. And that reminds me, actually, Wolfram would take d6 damage from falling off.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Go for it.
Oop, oop, hey, up. What the heck?
If it's a 1.
I heard it knock against the.
Baseboard. Oh, for goodness sake.
Oh, there it is.
Did I lose
I got it. Nope.
Good.
6. 6.
Oh.
That's a 6.
Okay, and so so for Sir Pace, since you're kind of running interference for Wolfram,
Yeah.
you're gonna get these 2 guys charging you.
Okay, and I rolled a 2 for my lance, so I got beaten by probably my opponent, and I took an unopposed attack from the other one.
Yes, you
Yes.
did. And so those were both
No.
successes. So after you, Maestro.
Ooh. Oh my god.
Oh! I just got him back.
Try and maintain some level of poker face.
25?
25. Okay.
Wow, that's max damage.
Almost.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah, almost, yeah.
Fi-
5
yeah.
You
fives.
rolled a lot of 5s.
I did. It was 2
Okay.
6s.
Wow. Okay.
Alright,
Good.
and then
So-
the other
So that's
one?
gonna be that's with your shield, fortunately.
Right,
so-
So that's 9-point wound, and then what's your size?
14.
14. So you're not an auto knockdown. So horsemanship roll for that.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Oh, I fall.
All right. So
D6. Yeah.
I got it. 1 point. At least you got that.
Okay.
Okay, and then another one is right on top of you, and
Oh.
Later.
No! No, bro! No!
18.
Ah!
Sorry.
wait, that's not 18.
Yes, it is.
6, 10, 14, 16.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's 2 off.
Then I don't get my spear for that. Or I don't get my shield for
Don't
that.
get your shield for that,
So that's another
unfortunately.
6.
6. Yeah, you're getting pin cushioned.
Yeah, Well, I'm not unconscious yet.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Well, I'm not unconscious yet.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. So we've got 2 knights on the ground, 4 Franks who are still mounted.
Yeah.
So, so what are you all doing?
Can I charge it? The one's attacking
No,
Sir
3 are
Pace?
mounted. 1 is down.
I knocked mine down.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right. Thank
yeah.
you. Thank you.
So there are 3 that are still fine.
Okay.
Full hit points and everything.
That's right. Okay, so what do you want to do?
I'm gonna charge the ones attacking Sir Pace.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn and attack the one that attacked me.
Okay. Wolfram, do you want to try and get remounted? Do you want first aid?
I rolled for my squire to give me first aid.
Okay, so you're getting first aid,
Yeah.
and did you make it?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so you're going to get 1 point healed.
What's his name again?
Oh,
Damn it, Dart.
can Rondel try to heal his falling damage?
Yeah. Yeah, actually you can.
Ah, he fails by 1.
I've got an extra squire.
Extra squire.
Made it.
Yay.
Okay, so that's for the healing.
It was definitely
falling damage. 3 points healed on your falling wound.
Thank you.
Can I try and heal someone with Ponce?
You might want to keep your squire on hand.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, because you might need it.
Just hang tight, buddy.
Yeah. All right, so you're attacking him. You're attacking the fellow attacking. Well,
Because he's
Pace
got
has got
2.
2 guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so you knocked one off, and now you're turning to attack one of the mounted men.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Fair fight.
Sure. Okay, so yeah, the dismounted Saxon, I think. What do you
Frank?
think?
No,
You mean?
Frank.
I mean Saxon. The dismounted Frank. What do you think he's gonna do?
He's going to. He's at 14. He's gonna go after. Yeah, he's gonna go after Kinrain.
Even dismounted.
Yeah,
Okay.
he has heart.
All right. So Kinrain
stupid.
is gonna have 1 mounted and 1 dismounted opponent.
Okay.
Cormac is fighting a mounted opponent. Pace is fighting a mounted opponent.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
So Wolfram is being healed. Okay. All right.
All right.
So there we
So
go.
we'll go.
So do you want to split your skill against these 2 foes?
I'm at a +5.
Yeah, actually, let's figure this out. So you're using your
impassioned.
your spear, right? So you got a +5 to that, so you're at 25. And then against the dismounted foe, you're going to get an additional +5. But that's after you would split the skill.
So 25 split in half, 13, 12. One would be a 13, one would be a 17. If you
Something like that, yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to go with that?
Sure.
Okay. All right, so everyone go ahead and roll.
So I'm rolling a 13 and a 17.
All right. I'm gonna impassion this. Fealty
I make
Lord.
both.
Okay.
Very good.
Made both.
I
Nice.
succeed.
Okay. Against Cormac? Okay.
No, against Kinrain. I thought we'd do that first.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Kinrain.
What did you do
So
against
what
Cormac?
were your 2 rolls?
The one for 13 was a 9, and the one for 17 was a 13.
Okay, so the
Okay.
13 hit, the 9 did not.
All right.
Okay. So you damage,
Okay.
they damage. Okay. You're impassioning?
So am I
Yeah,
rolling damage for just one guy?
Just
or?
the one, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm impassioned, rolling against sword.
Ah.
I don't think that's an extra 6. 19. Okay, so I rolled a 19.
A 19. Nice. And what does he get?
4. So you beat.
Okay, go ahead.
Lovely.
33.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just destroy.
Hooray!
Yay!
And that was against the dismounted guy, so...
Yeah, he's
it
Maybe I
killed
just
him.
ran him down.
Yeah, you ran him
Yeah.
down. Yeah. And then your damage against Kinrain?
I already did that. Oh, 14. Sorry.
So I get 3?
Let's see. You have armor 11, that's right.
I do.
forgot. So,
But-
yeah, 3.
Yeah.
But you also got the shield, right?
I don't
Oh,
get the shield.
that's right.
Oh, do
nothing,
I?
right?
You're good. You're
Yeah.
good.
Haha!
Haha. Other than, what's your size?
14?
You're good. Okay.
Okay, so Cormac.
Yeah.
I failed.
Failed.
Did. Okay.
So go ahead and make your roll. Did you roll for
Actually,
it?
I failed.
You failed as
So,
well.
yeah.
Okay. Great. Whipping it.
Yeah. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah.
Okay, and then we got your
18
damage.
damage.
18 damage.
Okay.
Oh wait, but I was at a -5 to hit him, right?
Yes,
Why? Oh,
you
yeah.
were.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So that's
13.
a -5 to my skill, so 13. But that still puts me well under 26. Okay.
You
Yeah.
made it still.
That
Yeah,
was 1
okay.
point of damage then.
Okay. Excellent. All right.
Did he fall off his horse?
No.
Or is he bigger than 18?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
No,
He's bigger than 18?
No, he isn't.
Yes, he is. He's
What?
huge.
What?
I'm kidding. I'm
Oh.
kidding. It's 16.
If you make
No, but
it
he
as
only
a
got
plus
1
5,
point
if you
damage.
crit,
But I hit him for
Okay.
18.
He did
right?
13?
and it's
He
a
did
plus 10 to
13.
the
It's
skill,
12. He said push
and then you
shield.
also
18.
get that to your
If,
Oh,
he,
but-
if he made his roll. He made his roll?
Like if you're gonna do damage.
I don't know.
But
He
still has to horseman if
Like if I
I
was gonna
do
passion.
more damage, or if I do
Right.
more initial damage than his
Oh,
size,
I
right?
see.
Right.
Yeah. So go ahead and make a horsemanship
Yeah,
roll.
I would
Horsemanship
go
roll.
13, unless I crit
Yeah.
it, then I go to 20.
And that makes it.
Yes.
So he stays
Okay.
on his horse.
There you go.
Okay.
And then nothing extra for
So-
damage.
Okay. That's fine.
If
How did I get all out of
once you
whack?
roll it, if you crit
Sorry,
that, then you get
everybody.
double
No worries.
damage.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can still.
Okay.
Not a problem.
So we got one Frank
Right.
dead.
It
We've
just changes
got
it.
Right.
the other 3 are still
You
mounted,
got it.
right?
She was.
Okay.
meant to be last
Cormac's
time.
fighting one.
Mm-hmm.
Kinrain is fighting one. Pace is fighting one. Wolfram, what do you want to do?
Well, I guess I want to try and fight one of them.
Mm-hmm. Which one? You can just kind of double up on one of them.
I don't know. One of the guys.
Yeah, but which one? You know,
I'm on foot.
who do you want to
That
help? Basically, is what I'm
The
saying.
guy who's against Pace.
Okay.
All right.
Very good.
Okay.
All
Let's
right.
give this a whirl.
Let's go.
Alright, so now I'm not charging, but I'm using my spear.
Okay, I got
Right.
a 10.
When you've impassioned, do you get plus 5 to the total and plus 5
Ah,
to
shit,
your
I
roll?
forgot to impassion. Oh, well.
No
You
worries,
get
I think yours is on
basically what it
anyway.
does is it increases your skill, and then for the amount that's excess of 20, that gets added to all your rolls.
Okay.
So if you were like you're back to full skill here because you're just fighting one guy, so you're at 25. So that's going to be a plus 5 to your roll.
Okay, so that's a 21.
So that's
Okay,
a crit.
So we'll start with
Hooray.
Cormac first.
Okay.
So I rolled 10 for spear.
Okay. And I impassioned
Excellent.
loyalty.
All right.
Got
His
that.
butt.
And then I still missed the.
What?
I don't know.
Wait,
about that.
no,
wait a minute.
you rolled a 20, but what's your spear skill?
So it is 20 now, actually.
So
It
you
goes up
got-
by 5 with passion.
It goes up by
10.
10.
10 actually.
It goes up by
It
10, so
only
spear
goes-
would be 25?
25.
Yeah,
Right.
so you
Okay,
just
so I made it. but I
Okay.
didn't
You
crit.
crit it.
Okay.
You-
But
You
it-
did crit.
20 plus is a crit.
20, oh, okay. Well
Yeah.
then. Alright then.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yay!
So you beat his butt, and that's double damage.
So roll double your damage.
Oh, you will need those more.
Alright, let's roll twice.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 12, so that's 22, 24, 25.
Nice.
25. All right.
Okay. So it's
First real blow
12
he's dealt.
points for.
So 13.
That's not true. I killed a guy last time.
Oh, that's right, I killed the guy.
But I poked him to death with a lot of little blows. So this is a real blow. I think it took like 3.
All right. So so that's done.
Yes.
All right. So now we have.
I got a 21.
Yeah, you beat his butt. So
Double damage.
Aha! Wait.
sweet.
Okay, hold on. 10. It's 20. It's 30. 35?
Yeah.
And him. All right.
All right. So the next one is Pace and Wolfram.
Right.
Okay.
All right. So both of you are going to be at a -5 to your skill because you're on foot versus mounted.
Okay.
And then let's see. What's their skill?
Yes, that's what I was
Okay, so they'd be at an
saying.
18.
The
so that's
difference
fine.
is you were saying.
All right. So
When you
yeah, go ahead and make your rolls.
I rolled a
increase
3.
it between that and 20,
Oh.
it's added
And-
to
A
it.
10.
Okay. I also rolled a 10.
Okay.
impassion,
So
and it's
because
added to
the
your skill.
Frank was attacking
Every point
Pace,
over 20
Mhm.
gets
the 10
added
is
to what
counted
you
against
roll.
him.
Okay.
And then Wolfram is going to hit because it's an unopposed roll.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And that is. Oh my god.
So like if you
20.
So I got that. So that'd be
All right.
10.
So 4 more points of damage.
So this is 5 over 20.
let's say if it's 25,
And another. Oh no, you're not even
then you get
mounted.
5
Dexterity
points
roll.
added to what you
No, unconscious roll.
because it's
Oh, good.
Ah.
All right. Well, if you're under unconscious, then you're
Triple roll.
unconscious.
Yeah.
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 yeah, if you
For-
roll. No, just if
yeah.
you
I fall to the
roll,
ground
you get
unconscious.
5 points.
All right.
Right.
So
Ah.
yeah,
It's helping
pace
increase
goes
the
down.
Horrible.
All right. So, but
Oh, I
Wolfram
see.
hits. So go ahead and roll your
It's getting
damage.
added to what
I
you
see.
roll. So every point over
this.
the difference between 20 and what your
Yeah.
skill gets raised to.
Okay.
I see.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good. 18?
Oh.
18 damage.
Okay.
All right. Nice.
So that's 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
All right. So we have 2 Franks on foot.
I get to
or
check
one's
spear
on
expertise,
horse still,
don't I?
right?
They're all on horse
They're all-
still.
Oh, they are. Oh, they are.
Horsemanship
Yeah.
roll for your
yeah.
friend?
Yeah.
Yes. That's what we're.
Made it.
Made it.
Failed. So one got dismounted.
No, it's just the one.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So he made it.
He made it.
Apologies.
Okay, so there were 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I killed one. Killed
Another
another
one's
one.
killed.
2 have been killed.
2 are dead. You killed 2.
2 are remaining.
Okay, but so the 2 that are remaining, both of them are still on their horses.
One
Yes.
is and one isn't. No, didn't we just talk about this?
No, he didn't get dismounted.
Then why did I just roll 1 or 2 horsemanship rolls and then you're like, oh no, that's not.
Because you should have only rolled 1.
Oh, why?
The damage that was done by Wolfram against the one Frank only needed 1 horsemanship roll.
Oh.
And you made it.
And he made
And I
it.
made
Okay.
We've
That's
got the
why I
one
was-
Frank who's fighting.
very confused.
I'm very
Cormac.
confused.
It's
Yeah.
very confusing.
Yeah.
So which ones are left then?
We've got the
There's
Frank
2
fighting
guys.
Cormac, and we've got the Frank fighting Wolfram. Wolfram
Okay.
is on
Pace is
foot.
down.
Pace is
Yes.
down. Wolfram is on foot.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I'm gonna probably run to their aid since Wolfram is also on foot.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're in a bad situation over here.
Okay.
Okay.
Cormac's
So,
got it.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna try and keep going this
Go
way.
ahead.
Yeah.
So you're going to roll a d20, add 5 to your roll. If you get a 20 or better, it's a crit. Otherwise, it's a success.
15.
I
Okay.
failed mine.
All right. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Alright, just regular damage.
Regular damage.
Okay, 6, 7, 8, 10.
10. All right. So
Unconscious.
Wait, I got 9.
Oh,
actually, his armor's going to knock 6 off of that, so it's going to be 3.
3. Okay.
Yep. Alrighty, and then the one fighting Wolfram, I'm gonna say, I think like with Kinrain charging in, he's gonna turn and fight
Yeah.
Kinrain.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So go ahead.
Oh, okay. I got a 25.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yay! I'm done charging on my horse. all the dice. All the dice.
All the dice.
All of that.
Wait, oh no.
Dice.
One's up. That's 18,
Oh my god.
19, 20,
Mhm.
30,
Mhm.
40,
What?
50,
Okay.
Wow.
54.
All right.
I would say that's shoulder
12
to
points
shoulder
of
to hip.
armor. Yeah,
exactly.
no, yeah,
Carry the
basically.
2.
Yeah, cut it in half, basically.
Well, you were sorting him or spearing him?
Spearing him.
All right, so yeah.
Straight up through the.
Well, I think down through the neck and out the back.
through the-
Yeah.
God, Kinrain.
All right, so this
Spearing
other guy,
all of them.
he's gonna.
I think he's
turn tail and
gonna.
run.
He's getting out of there.
Okay, he wants to retreat.
Yeah. So Cormac, you're gonna get a free attack on him.
Alright.
No damage. You gotta attack first.
Make the attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
If only.
Alright, it's still plus
Just
5.
see if you crit or
I
not.
got it.
Yeah,
I did not, I
basically.
did not crit.
Okay.
And I got 5. Alright, what do we got?
Oh wow.
6,
19.
7, 8, 19.
Wow. Okay. So that'll do it.
Oh yeah.
I'll do it.
Wow, you kill him in the saddle.
Oh.
That's the end of those guys.
Uh-huh.
But they were pretty tough.
They
Yeah,
were
they
tough.
were.
They
Bastards.
That's just to show.
Do I get to
what's
hate the
coming up
Franks
ahead.
now?
Oh God.
It's cool. I get to sit this one out apparently.
toughies. Well, I think your squire is gonna attend to those wounds, so make some first aid rolls for your wounds. There.
All right. Starting at the top.
Mm-hmm.
First javelin. Success.
All right. That'll heal 3.
Awesome. Javelin is completely healed.
Nice.
Second, horrible spear wound.
Oh, God.
Fail.
Okay.
No. Crit.
You
Crit.
crit.
Yes.
Oh, that's gonna heal 6.
Awesome.
Wow.
So that's only a 3.
These weren't nearly as bad as they looked.
Flesh wound.
Tis but a flesh wound.
8, and then now at 11.
Oh my God.
He's bringing you back.
All right, the horse fall. Success.
That's 2 points.
Okay, it was only at 1 hit point, so.
All right.
All right, that's 12. Second spear wound.
Oh God.
That worked.
Fail.
Okay.
Third spear wound. Success.
Okay. 3. Actually.
Okay.
Oh my God.
All right.
Kinraid, why?
So I've still got 3 spear
please, why?
leaking blood, but
They patched you back
Hey,
together.
you're not
Yeah.
unconscious anymore.
exactly.
There you go.
So So 9 damage currently, minus 28, so that puts me at 19.
That's not bad.
Not bad.
Yep.
Does anyone else have any wounds that have not been
I
tended?
got a wound. I'm gonna Ponce give it a go.
All right.
His very first go.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Go for it.
Yeah, right.
If he credited his,
He's so
first
excited.
aid, does he get like a
He
check
did not
in
get
it?
it.
Oh.
Yeah.
How
Well.
old is your?
Ponce is 15.
Oh, 1 point away.
I mean, they have check boxes next to their.
Put a check in it, and then
How's that
and then
work?
next year that'll give you an extra +1. That'll give you a +1 on your D6 roll, so he'll
Okay.
go up on a 5 or 6.
Okay.
You know.
So then I want to borrow
Made it?
Swire?
No.
No, you didn't. Oh.
No.
He missed by 1.
Oh,
I
terrible.
hate when that happens.
The
And
blood
Wolfram,
scared
you've
him.
already been tended to.
I had been tempted to.
Okay. All right then.
His name
Okay.
is Pons for
Good job, Rondell.
Wow.
Oh, God. Well, he's keeping you pretty much alive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a good boy.
See you another day.
If only my first aid was that good. Why didn't I learn first aid when I was a squire?
That's a
So.
very excellent question.
No.
At any rate, you gather all your things back together. You gather your horses and so forth, and make your way back to Bayou. And there you find that the city has already been surrounded by the majority of the army.
Thanks for waiting up.
Well, you guys are just guarding the flanks, so you did your job. And basically, there's just tents have been set up at a sufficient distance out of arrow shot from the walls, and some kind of small kind of hand-operated catapults are lofting flaming pitch into the city.
Nice. Oh boy.
Take that.
Pitchy.
I love the smell of pitch in the morning.
Oh, God.
So the bombardment goes on throughout the night. Your campsite is lit up by the fires from the city.
It's nice and warm.
Yes, cozy.
Yeah.
Archers are also firing flaming arrows at the wooden walls. And, you just hear sort of the general clatter and tumult of the siege, the sound of the defenders of the town rushing to and fro, trying to put fires out as they're started. And
It's an uproar.
it is an uproar. It's a general uproar. And by the next day, the city is in flames. And the prince orders an assault.
All
So,
right.
what that consists of is the sky being blackened with arrows.
From our side, right?
Yes.
Oh,
And the Irish mercenaries rushing forward with ladders.
I love those guys.
God bless cannon fodder.
And basically going up and over the wall.
All right.
As you and the other mounted contingent wait for the
Gates to be run down.
gates to be opened. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So you see these hordes of kerns swarming over the walls. And then gradually, one of the gates is being sort of forced open.
Yeah.
But you see like kern corpses just like falling out.
Oh.
The battle is ongoing.
It's on. Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you all want to do?
Aren't we like waiting for orders?
Well,
Right.
kind
Good
of.
question.
Yeah, but I'm just seeing if you want to act on your own initiative, or if you want to just hold back and see what the orders might be.
I'm getting less reckless. I'm probably going to wait.
Well, can I get a chance at another first aid?
No, it's only
Damn.
one per
All right,
one per
okay.
wound.
All right.
The rest is natural healing. But yes, speaking of reckless, can I get an opposed prudent
You
reckless roll from Wolfram,
may.
please?
Fail the prudent, and I pass the reckless in.
All right. So basically, you're all for charging forth.
Yeah.
You can't let an injured man ride alone.
You're there with Earl Roderick, and
Oh.
he is he's kind of obviously on the point of decision as well.
Does he not?
So let's see. I'm gonna.
Sir Wolfram galvanizes him into action.
He does actually.
Oh, I guess that's what we should
So yes, he says, "Damn it, you only live once. Come on, men."
YOLO!
That's right. Sometimes not even that one time. In we go.
All right, so Earl Roderick and his contingent of knights includes all of you.
Yeah, I can barely sit in my saddle and I'm like,
Seriously.
nutcase.
Yep. So.
Food rage. Food rage.
Rage.
All right. So.
Flames in your face.
Flames.
All right. So there are some.
So much.
There are some arrows coming your way, so I'll just make a roll for that. Ooh, I roll very well. Okay, so let's see here. All right, so Kinrain, let's see, 9. So that's 9 points to your horse.
Oh no, Ian.
Oh dear.
Now you should have some natural armor, so make sure you take note of that.
I have 5, so he only gets -4.
Okay. And
Oh, yeah,
pace, pace is actually hit. And
No.
This is nothing!
I think you may have hexed it with the romance.
I think so. So that's 12 points, so you're going to take 2.
I'll become incredibly passionate about it.
And then Wolfram,
Uh-oh. What?
yeah, you started this.
Yeah, you're in the front.
Your horse takes a hit. 11 minus the armor of 5, so 6 points of damage to your horse.
Owie.
It's okay, Carlo. I stopped the shot from hitting you.
Oh my god.
I love you, horse.
You're losing a lot of blood. I love you, horse.
All right, and so
You're at 17 out of what now?
28.
Oh, Jesus. Good job.
It's okay. I'm 10 away from unconscious. I'll be
There
fine.
you go.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, it'll all be
Suck it
over
up.
soon.
all right, and so basically, yeah, you all come riding up to the gate, and then it's just basically just trying to kind of wedge your way in. So I think
Ooh, it's exciting.
what I'll have with that is horsemanship rolls. Those of you with wounded horses, you take a penalty to your skill equal to the amount of points that's been damaged.
Okay.
Horsemanship.
Made it.
Success.
Still made it.
Nice.
Fail.
Okay. So Wolfram, the guy who instigated it,
Yeah.
is at the back.
Yep.
But the 3 of you are in the vanguard, pushing your way through. There's piles of Irish
Oh,
and
we're just
Frankish.
stepping on dead Irishmen.
Yeah, and Frankish corpses as well.
Yeah.
And then
Ghost
you're in amongst the streets of Bayou, and yeah, there's ash and cinder in the air, smoke blowing around,
Fuck the
fire
Franks.
everywhere, and just people just running to and fro, men, women, children.
No, that's terrible.
Yeah, it's total pandemonium. But you're just kind of hacking left and right, and the defenders of the gate are just breaking away and fleeing essentially. And so then the remainder of Earl Robert's force forces its way through, and Wolfram's in that group as well.
That's right.
But those of you who made it through, get a little glory bonus there.
That's right. You better run. Flee from my fearsome, bloody visage.
All you got.
Kinraid, you're hallucinating, my friends.
And so,
Face. Why do I keep... It's because his name is in front of me. I'm like looking at it.
It's because I've lost so much blood that I think I'm Kinraid now.
Your blood, my blood, no one knows.
Can see that happen.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Pace.
You're an
I
altered
can't even
state.
remember your name, apparently.
even though you have a loyalty passion to it.
You friend of mine.
You, buddy. You.
Bud.
You
Okay.
crazy guy.
So we enter into the pillage portion of the evening.
Oh, that was.
Yes.
And so
My first pillage.
You'll never forget your first pillage.
Aw.
That's the title of this episode.
Yeah.
my first pillage.
It's not gonna be YOLO.
No.
Could be that too. You can get that on your coat of arms. All right.
No.
No.
Just the four colors, the checker YOLO in the background, very very discreetly.
Yeah,
No.
just real tasteful,
No.
real tasteful.
Still got the bees, just the YOLO in the background.
Are those bees?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh. Does it start to rain?
Yes,
It might
it
as
does
well.
start to rain.
It
by
is summer
God.
in France.
Yeah, that's true
It's a
actually.
messy pillage.
So anyway, you get to sort of voluntarily decide how much pillaging you want to do.
Plunder.
Yeah.
I hate the Franks. I'm gonna plunder.
All right.
They've shot me with arrows and stabbed me with spears. I deserve recompense.
some type
How would we discover that through
They made me
rolling?
so angry I couldn't remember my best friend's name. Twice.
Twice? Ooh, that's
I know.
scary. That's
Twice.
scary to lose
Pretty
yourself.
bad.
2 times. Okay, so
All the pillaging.
so what you do is you take voluntary checks. So you can take a check in, let's see, cruel, vengeful, and there's a third one.
Cruel, vengeful.
But at any rate, for each of the, you can take up to 3 checks.
Okay.
I'll find out that third one in a moment.
Okay.
For each one that you take, you get a certain amount of pillage, basically. Yeah,
I see.
yeah. So I don't know why it's not here though. Cruel, vengeful, and something.
Selfish.
Selfish. That was it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. And it's in that order actually. It's a selfish, vengeful, and then cruel.
Okay, I'm going all 3.
I'm just gonna go do 2.
I'm just vengeful and cruel.
I'm gonna do vengeful and selfish.
Okay.
I'm doing all 3.
Okay.
Yeah, Sir Pace has lost a lot of blood. He may come to regret this decision later in
Right,
life. But,
right.
You know, now it's his blood's up.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's one of those moments.
So yeah, those of you who check cruel, this is like the sort of thing where you're kicking in doors and there's like a woman screaming and holding her kids, and you just go right past and you're like cutting
Give me
open
a
the
kid.
mattress and like pulling,
Oh,
shaking
you
out
don't
the
kill the kids. You don't
coins.
kill them.
No.
All right.
No, maybe you set fire to the house on the way out.
Okay, that's not
You
that
know.
bad.
Kick over their cooking fires. I
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Just spit on their last bread.
Yeah. Or they try to get in your way, you give them a armored backhand across the chops,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
I'm disappointed myself.
Well, you
You're
can
not
go
pillaging.
you can go further than that if you want,
Yeah,
but
no,
You can take like intentional like increases, and I'm guessing those traits to even do worse things.
yes, you can take a check in douchebag and really go for it. No, but
Directed trait, douchebag towards the commoners.
yeah, and then otherwise it's just kind of like taking anything that's not nailed down, sort of thing,
Okay.
But yes, so for each check you took, you get 2 Libra in plunder.
Okay.
Oh yes.
Compounds. It'll load you up.
That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's really quite good.
I know.
Damn, the French are.
Games to be cruel.
You've got some nice cups and stuff, I guess.
Yeah, you get some
Yeah.
cups, some great cutlery, tapestries.
Yeah.
Rich, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe a wife.
Maybe a wife.
Only if you're him.
No, I didn't check lustful.
Oh. That was one of the ones you could have checked?
No.
No.
Oh.
But I imagine that if I were
Not going down that road.
Yeah.
yeah, I imagine if we were playing with a different GM, that would be
Right.
an option.
Yeah, go ahead and check lustful.
Creepy.
I've got a few bastards
It's time to go.
Yeah.
Anyways, alright, so.
It's a nope o'clock, guys.
Yeah. No, I love it. I love it. I'm going to use that. It's awesome.
So yes, the pillaging goes on long into the night, and yeah. So let's see. There's some further distribution of booty. Actually, the loot is loaded up on ox carts and taken down to the dockyards of the city, where the fleet had sailed up the coast to assemble. And so all of you get. Let's see, an additional 6 Libra.
Whoa.
Oh, damn.
Holy smokes.
Mm-hmm.
Pays to
Can
sack
buy
the French.
something. Yeah, it sure does.
That's awesome.
Sack a lackin'?
Well, that basically paid for my dairy farm right there.
I know. I'm like, I started up.
Some Frank's lying in the gutter. I'm so happy for you.
You should be, and I spit on him.
Oh my god. Just muttering to himself.
Yeah.
Just imagining bleeding.
And what's the name of
gutter,
this
and then
city
spitting
again?
Bayou. Bayeux. And so yes, the city burns behind you as troops are loading back onto the ships. Prince Maddox is there on horseback, cape flapping in the breeze.
How does he get to do that when there's no wind?
Yes, exactly.
There's squires.
With giant fans. Yeah, exactly.
Of it.
Yeah, or yeah, just they're wearing like kabuki outfits and
Yeah.
just, like,
To create the
fluttering.
illusion. And
Oh my god. Yeah.
No, it's like about 4 a.m, and there's just these hot thermals blowing down off the city, and So
All done.
so yeah. At this point, you do see Praetor Sagrius riding up to the docks, and yes, what does he do? What does Sagrius do?
Oh, he says, "Battle awaits us, sire. The Franks march on my army at Rouen.
Rouen.
Rouen. I'm horrible. Let us meet them and destroy them as your father swore."
Oh, we're gonna say no.
And yeah, there's like a
There's like an awkward silence.
he's there with his bodyguard. Like one of them's like blowing on a bugle, and everything. And yeah, so there's a moment of silence, and Maddox says, "We will not."
Oh, you're kidding.
We have
4 weeks or one city.
Yeah.
we have enemies at our borders and traitors to our west. We depart with the next tide.
Okay then.
Your father swore.
I am my own man.
Oh, snap.
What's he doing? What's he gonna do?
Okay, so I'm gonna turn my horse away,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna say, "Et Victoria et honesta, Aemus et venemon abrian post nos," and spit on the ground and ride away with my men.
Ouch.
Oh,
I heard that.
too bad Virgil's not here. He could have translated that.
Yeah.
What'd he say?
It's like related, like
caught
secondhand.
the vet.
He said something like.
Your mom.
Yeah.
Your mom's a snake. Something about.
Yeah.
All right, so
Elderberries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so yeah, that just happened. Any
that just happened.
any reactions, thoughts, comments?
So he's riding off.
I'm not exactly surprised.
No.
How do you guys feel about that?
Well, he's not Uther, so I don't really have a passion towards Matic.
True.
I got a lot of loot already.
I'm assuming he's Uther's bastard. I don't think very much of Uther. I think even less of this guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
It just basically
Breaking an
warrants-
oath even to a Roman. That's
even warrants his what? You guys don't like him?
Actually, I do kind of like Uther a lot. Maybe I
Yeah.
should create a directed trait like distrustful or suspicious of Matic.
If you want, yeah, that's totally fine.
He kind of broke
that's a
his
good point.
dad's word.
Yep, that's a really good point.
That's true.
Like
So-
even if he's a bastard,
Yeah.
I guess that's like maybe
Doesn't.
Works
Yeah.
for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
D6 plus 1.
suspicious of of Matic.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm pretty low on hit points, so I don't really care. I'm tired.
Yeah.
I was like, typical.
Yeah. I got an awesome mug out of this. So.
An awesome mug. I got.
That's a
I was
6.
at the Battle of
Nice.
Bayou or whatever.
Apparently, the true horror of what I've just done is sort of beginning to dawn on me.
Oh, that's a horrible feeling.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
It is
Oh
the worst.
man, I just remembered what
That-
that lady
that
looked
happened.
like when I broke into her house.
Yeah.
It's gonna haunt
The
you.
fear in her eyes.
It's gonna haunt you as you're milking that cow.
No, watching your men milk that couch.
Yeah.
At what cost?
At what cost?
Price.
If only one of the things she shouted at me was her child's name. I could have named this cow after her.
You could have named your cheese after her child.
Shout
No.
out you what?
The
The
child's name.
cheese's name is Bayou.
There you go.
It's a Bayou cheddar.
Yeah.
Oh.
Her child's name was Brie. All right, so
And folks, that's the beginning of that story.
yeah, exactly.
Yes.
And that's how Brie was invented. Good night. All right.
It's like a bardic tale in the Renaissance.
Yeah, exactly.
It's from days of yore.
I just checked something real quick.
Just now.
All right, so you all board.
Back on the ship.
Back on the ship,
Yep.
and yeah. Fortunately, the tide and the winds are with you, and you're able to set sail pretty quickly.
Cool.
Yes, that would be nice.
Yeah, we're off.
We're off 2 weeks later.
God.
Yeah, and there's
This
just
sucks.
So is this like a bad time for the weather or something?
We're not gonna talk to
this is
you.
awkward. Could you give us a push?
Oh,
that's great.
It's okay. We'll just get the Irish to do it.
Yeah.
That's
No,
not
never
fun.
mind. Never mind. Alright, you fuckers.
It's all right, lads. We'll just swim home. All right, so.
Like we always do.
All right.
Be shorter
so-
that way.
It's more Scottish.
Yeah, that was Scottish. All right, so at any rate, you sail back to Henton. Takes you about 3 days to get back across the channel this time, and then there's a few more days in Henton. So basically, you all get your healing rate restored to your hit points.
Is that per day?
That's per week.
Oh, per week. So then just one healing
off the
rate.
That was an Irish guy puking over the side.
Yeah, right.
Took off a bandage.
Sorry about that.
It's a healing kind of puke.
Yeah.
So that'll knock off the arrow wound entirely and the third spear wound.
I can't
Excellent.
help.
Oh,
Hang out with the
that's
guys who recorded
Me
that.
too.
Let's find out who they are.
So you're back in town. They're back in town.
They're in Henton, yeah.
The boys are back in town. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Or not. If I compose it, will you sing it? Yeah.
Yeah, you're hanging down at Dino's.
It's hard for me not to sing right now. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, but soon enough, you are back on the road,
Oh, okay.
heading off to Salisbury.
We're on the road again.
Yeah. The itching. The itching. Okay.
Don't stop. All right, so yeah, you're on the road back towards Salisbury, and as you're kind of coming out through this sort of hilly, wooded terrain that marks the southern edge of the county, you're closest to Ebble Castle.
Oh, Jesus.
You do. Let's turn the intensity
And there's
down.
a swarm of bats.
Sorry.
You do spot some columns of smoke off on the horizon.
No!
Oh.
Mhm.
Is it the Saxons? Because you know what happens
It's gotta
to
be.
the
It's gotta be.
Saxons.
Okay.
Full speed ahead?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, investigating.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Because
so
it's a castle. It's not just.
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
Well, following the smoke actually takes you a little north of Ebble,
Oh good.
but up the towards the river valley that the Ebble River flows through, and I think you all know Virgil well enough at this point to know that you realize you're kind of heading in the direction of his manor.
Oh no.
No!
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear.
Okay.
And then as you kind of come out through the woods, seeing down into the valley, you see that some fields have been set alight, and you see several mounted knights riding about to and fro, along with a couple dozen footmen. You can make heraldry rolls to see if you note the heraldry.
If only I was my brother.
Oh.
No.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Absolutely not.
Alrighty. Oh wait, actually, I'm sorry. Would any of those have succeeded if you had a +3 to your skill?
Nope.
Missed
would've
by
crit.
one.
You would have critted it?
Yeah.
All right then. What do we got?
All right, check your heraldry.
Go, Matt.
So basically, most of the men are just like kind of mounted sergeants. They don't have any heraldry, but you do see one knight who has clear heraldry, and it's this symbol here. It's a peregrine falcon, and yeah, so Cormac immediately recognizes that as the arms of Sir Blaine's
It's Sir Blaine's.
of Lovcomagus, a Silchester man,
Oh!
whom you all know as being kind of a
Dick.
Well said, sir.
well, yes, they don't know.
Oh, they know what he looks
Yeah,
like? Okay.
they haven't met him face to face. So, but yes, you do know that he was a rival for Countess Ellen's hand before Earl Roderick
Oh.
won it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. So this is Blaine's himself?
This is Blaine's himself.
Oh.
No. Oh, fuck that.
And he's burning Virgil's place.
Yes, he's raiding Virgil's
Poor
manor.
Virgil.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he's right on.
No way.
Well, that's a shame.
I don't know. That's an insult to my lord.
Yeah,
It
so
is.
how many
we gotta
knights?
know. Come on now.
There's the knight himself.
Uh-huh.
There's a half a dozen mounted armored men, and about 20 plus footmen.
And how many people are with us? Is it just the four of us?
Just the 4 of you plus your squires.
Oh. Go Ponce.
Hey, we can run down this
Sick of
footman
boy.
like nothing.
You know, Rondell, I was younger than you the first time I took down an unmounted man. I think it's time.
So that's true. I have 2 squires.
Mm-hmm.
That's an extra. There are a whole 9 of us.
That's true. There are 9 of you.
Well, if we take the main
Winky
guy,
sticks.
the rest of them might scatter.
I say we focus on the knights for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a half dozen knights. All right.
We got to.
Wow.
And I'm passionate this with fealty for my
All right.
lord.
Totally.
Yeah, I think impassionments are in order
almighty.
here.
Yeah.
Oh, I was 1 away from
Totally made
critting.
that. Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay.
But I did succeed.
All right. I guess
Succeed
even though I've already
in
checked it,
passion.
fealty Roderick.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay. Everyone make it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Great.
It's already checked.
All right, so you all got plus 10
Okay.
to your spear expertise, or yeah, you have spear expertise. Okay, so how do you want to do it? Do you all want to focus on Blaine's? Do you want to each pick a man?
Who's
What?
I'm going for Blaine's.
Yeah. I gotta focus on the main guy.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wowie, wow,
For
wow.
Blaine.
All right.
Blaine's.
Yeah. Just
4 on
Blaine's.
1?
Come on now.
That's
All right.
That could intimidate.
This is a matter of honor.
I know. I hear you.
That's true.
Wow.
Okay, all right. So,
Blaine's.
Although I am slightly more prudent now.
Okay.
I mean, if 4 of us tag Blaine's, the other knights are gonna like double up on us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do what you want to do. If the boys want to fight, you better
Awareness.
let them.
oh my god!
I'm gonna go for
Oh my god.
a nearby knight.
Okay,
I'll engage Blaine's just so he.
I want Blaine's.
so we got
So
2
two
on
on
1.
one. I'll go for the next nearby knight.
Okay,
Okay.
good enough, good
I'm
enough.
pissed at him.
Yeah.
Aren't we
If
all?
we knock him down,
really
it
knows
might.
Blaine.
It'll
Yeah.
make the other guy.
So if I'm rolling now on a
You can take his crap.
27,
Yeah, exactly.
so you get plus 7 to my
Plus
roll.
7 to your roll.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably riding really nice.
You know
Oh.
he is.
Oh my god.
I'm charging.
Totally getting that horse from
Cut it
him.
in half. We'll
Yeah.
split it.
All right, so
Somebody gave us swords. I mean, he's
No,
so
you,
dead.
you
He's
can.
so dead.
You can have the horse.
Watch
I'll take
out.
his shield if we live.
Fair enough.
oh, I'll get later. All right, so
No. You dropped something.
Oh, you got
else?
it?
I
You got
did
it?
get it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's
Good,
what
good,
I was
good, good.
doing earlier.
all right. So anyway,
Oh, So wow, you guys are killing all these people.
They're burning Virgil's
so,
manor.
What are we
so
supposed to do with them?
we've got these two
Unless you can prove that they're not
Should
the
we
ones
parley with
responsible
them?
for this.
charging the yeah, we were just trying to put the fires out. All right, so
I bet
No,
you
because he's
were.
Silchester.
so yeah, go ahead against with the sergeant. Go ahead against these two.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you guys go ahead.
So you're coming at me
11.
with what?
Got it.
I rolled an
Lance?
8.
Well then,
Plus
You're
7
doing
is
your spears?
15.
so I got plus 5, 16.
16.
Their spears?
Yeah. 5 and
Oh. There's 2 sergeants? Fail. So you beat me. Both of them.
Okay. So
Mhm.
that's 8 damage.
10 damage.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, you're gonna roll your horse's damage actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
23.
Where would I? I don't have my horses.
Oh, I remember you had a courser, and that's
Yeah.
5d6, so it's actually the same as your normal damage, right?
5d. Oh, well, I only have 4d6 for normal damage.
Or no, actually, I remember it was the same as your normal. So
Okay, so
it would be
4, so just 10 anyway.
Okay.
Okay, because you're little and fast.
Yes. Of course. Jade.
Yes. And how much?
23.
23.
How much is shield?
Alright. 6.
Okay, so that's 23.
That's 7.
Oh. 7? Okay.
1, and then 10. So
Oh.
net. Unless their size 13.
13.
So the one that Kinrain hit will need a horsemanship roll.
And I don't know what that is. It's 17.
That's a miss.
What?
It would be a miss.
I made my horsemanship.
Oh no, I mean it would be a miss with a 17.
Oh.
Yeah,
Why?
because they have a horsemanship 15.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okie doke. So Kinrain, you knock one off the horse. Cormac, you get a solid blow in, but
Doesn't do much.
There's a hastily raised shield.
Yes.
It was hasty. It was hasty.
Alright.
So for Sir Blaine, what we're gonna need. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
There's,
I actually had a character named Sir Blaine, so there we go.
Oh.
Sir Blaine's.
there were a lot of Blaine going around, isn't there?
That's right.
Yes,
Yes.
that's right.
That's right. All right. So Blaines is going to try and flee. So
Yes.
what we'll need is opposed horsemanship rolls.
All right.
All right. Can I pass it?
1.
Fumble.
Are you impassioned?
Oh, I guess I am impassioned.
Yeah.
But not on your
But
horsemanship.
not on my horse.
No,
on my
yeah.
lance. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, here I go onto the ground again. Hello, ground.
Old friend.
Please.
Old friend.
So nice to see you again.
And you got a
1.
You rolled a 1. All right. So Blaine's got a 5.
Okay.
So he sees you guys charging out of the wood line, and then yes, Pace, you try to vault a tree
low-
trunk
Oh.
and just
I try to vault a tuft
kinda-
of grass.
you just lose contact with your saddle and sort of gracefully arc through the air.
So D6.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, did you just roll?
No,
it?
go ahead.
Okay. 3.
Okay.
God.
All right, yeah. So Sir Blaine's turns his horse around and just puts his spur to the horse.
But he has his helmet.
Can we chase after him?
Yeah.
I can't.
Yes, you can try to catch him up. Remember,
coward.
We had that horse race at our
Debatable.
first session.
I'm from Silchester after all.
Yeah, I'm suspicious of Silchesterman.
Me too.
You slimy
I think we
bastards.
all are.
Yeah, we all are.
How ironic that Sir Virgil is from Silchester as well.
It is.
But he serves Earl
hard.
Roderick,
Yeah.
which is possibly why a fellow Sir Chesterman will be attacking him.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Yeah,
because he was
exactly.
perceived as a traitor. Or maybe that's just what he wants us to think.
This is an elaborate ruse.
Suspicious Silchester!
How many is your
Trying to clear his
suspicious?
5.
name.
Oh, mine's a 9.
Oh man. High 5.
What's your suspicious of Silchesterman?
6.
Respectable.
All right, let's see here.
Well, Blaine's isn't suspicious of any of you. He's just doing what he does.
Do it as he do.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. So,
He just hates Virgil so much.
Why would you hate Virgil?
He's
He's just
so,
a little guy.
He's so little and sweet.
he's an easy target. All right, so who wants to give chase?
I'll chase him. Although I think
Chasing?
you're faster.
Can I try to get back on my horse?
You can try and get back on your horse. Chasing.
What did
So
the
what
1 in
happened?
horsemanship mean? Nothing, basically?
It meant that he
charged
rolled higher
over
than
him.
yours.
So I'm still on my horse and everything's
Yes.
cool?
Yeah, but
You're
he's just
fine.
got.
Well, then I'm going to keep going.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me just make a quick chase track here.
Wait,
Let's
okay.
see.
So hold on. If you're gonna chase him, you're a lot faster than I am.
Okay.
Yes.
Come here, doggy.
He's chasing him as well.
What does everyone's horses mean?
I'm gonna stay with Pace then, because Pace got knocked off his horse.
Okay,
So
sure.
I'll just keep doing what I'm already
So
doing.
just Wolfram and Cormac.
His horse is the fastest anyways. So.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, because you have a better
Yeah,
time.
Corsair.
Oh, that's nice.
What's your move?
I don't know. I have it on there.
Oh, let me check that.
That's like
It is relevant.
Yes.
It absolutely is.
Okay.
Oh, I'm only 5
Courser.
suspicious of Silchester. That doesn't matter.
A courser move is 9. And so a normal charger's move is 8.
Yep.
So you have a slight edge there.
Coming at you.
Alrighty, so let me just mark you there, and then Wolfram's chasing.
Why is this
and-
man running?
Probably because he doesn't want to get captured. That's sort of like a.
We made money off
He
of
would
that,
hate for
right?
lesser knights to capture him.
Oh, the pain.
Oh, the
Kind of
pain
like
of
a
it all.
blatant act of war to also invade a, you know.
Well, to be fair, let me. I love
Yes.
this
I mean,
this part
knights that are
here.
so obviously beneath him.
Almighty, that burns.
Literally, too. Just eating turf here.
That's rough. Yeah, there's
It's okay. It tastes better than that filthy French ground.
Yeah,
you know.
that was.
Yeah. No, there's a schedule of the Earl's progress around the county every year. You know, he stays in Sarum for the late
Yeah.
autumn, all winter, and early
Okay.
spring, and then he goes to Vagon, and then he goes to Warminster.
Oh, so you're trying to figure out.
And then
his
various
close.
hunting lodges in the forest, and then Devise's Castle, and then Till's Head, Amesbury, back to Sarum, Ebble Castle, Sarum, Duplain, travel along the Bourne River hunting in the Collingbourne Woods, Mildenhall, and then basically somewhere. Oh, here we go. Actually, at Duplain. To Duplain Castle for 2 weeks, raiding against Silchester.
Oh,
So it's a little bit of annual tradition.
Yeah.
a bit of back and forth.
Yeah.
Still,
Tradition.
we could get him. We could capture him.
He's for our lord.
Yes. So I'll need horsemanship rolls from those of you giving chase. And go
And
ahead
I
and
pass.
make a roll.
Got a 4.
16.
Pass.
I'm
7.
gonna passionate.
Oh, sure. So, yeah. Go ahead. 16 rolls. That would be a crit.
No.
Oh, you failed it.
No. Oh yeah, I did.
You did. Okay, so you failed your passionment. So your horsemanship is 11.
Is that an octopus? Sorry, go ahead.
Fail.
Okay.
Oh dear.
So let's see here. There's half the usual speed. Okay.
Is it raining?
It's thunderstorm.
How pretentious.
I love it.
9. Yes.
Sorry.
Hamina.
Rhubarb. Watermelon.
Favorite.
Watermelon.
Sure.
Okay,
Something
alright.
like that. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. So yeah, he's not as quick off the mark as perhaps he had hoped to be, and so both Cormac and Wolfram are able to catch him up.
Oh.
All right. So you both get an attack roll.
Yes. And that's impassioned, right?
Isn't it?
Yeah, I totally
That would be
I
impassioned.
totally
Yeah.
passioned that.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Ready?
Got it. Well, okay, yeah, got it. 9.
Yeah, of
Red
course.
10, I had
So I
5,
rolled
right, so 11.
15.
And what's your spear skill?
14.
Okay, so you got a 19. Because you basically just add 4 because of your impassioned.
I thought I had a 10 to spear expertise.
You do basically. It's your spear expertise right now is 24, which means that you add 4 because.
Oh, okay, the ratio.
So 19.
Alright,
So
good thing you're here.
one away from.
I
a
know.
crit.
It's
Yeah.
like trying to explain to him. It's like, wait, hold on. I don't think I understand.
Okay. So he can
I
split
didn't
that
take
if he
calculus.
wants against
Yeah.
their 2 attacks.
Yeah, I'm going to.
10 and 11. Okay.
Oh, this is so exciting.
Yeah.
Fail.
Okay.
Fail.
Huh.
All right. So both of you guys roll damage.
Okay. Is it regular damage?
Regular damage.
Alright.
12.
Okay.
Oh, for Christ's sakes. 9.
Okay.
So we only want to wound him. We're taking him back to
Yeah, that's
Robert.
true.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
hold him for
That's true.
ransom too.
Give him a good wound.
Yeah. So basically, you just land some blows on his armored back.
Pissing him off.
Yeah. Basically. Now you may be mad.
It's okay.
Starts
He's on
hulking out
foot.
immediately.
Yeah, if he's still running, we can just keep on.
Yeah. No. He's gonna
Keep
try.
whacking.
So we're gonna need opposed horsemanship rolls again.
Okay.
Still at 11.
Got it.
Fail. I would have
8.
critted.
9.
Womp womp.
Made it.
All right. So yeah. Basically, I'm gonna say you guys are able to just completely box him in at this point.
Let's lasso him.
Alright, yeah.
So another round of attacks. I think.
Okay.
What is the meaning of this?
Oh no, attack's
don't
not
make
damage.
Oh,
Fail.
Oh.
Made one.
Made. Cormac.
5. Okay,
Got
pass.
it.
9.
And what'd you roll?
9.
I got a 16. It's still impassioned?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, 16.
You got a.
17. Oh, I guess I failed.
You would have failed that one.
Yeah, I failed.
All right. So
I
damage
can't
from
read
both of
these
you,
damn
please.
Can we just
20.
capture him? I mean, I don't want to kill this guy.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean,
All right.
you're
He
attacking
does have
him.
armor.
It's okay.
He's
yeah.
got armor,
You probably
yeah.
won't kill him.
Yeah.
You probably won't.
You didn't crit.
No. Alright.
You can say that you're withholding your blow though if you want, and then I'll just look at the damage you did in terms of knocking him down.
Okay,
But
yeah.
it won't damage him.
I don't want to. 19.
19. Okay.
I don't want to cause an
and,
incident.
and are you doing lethal?
So another
It's
international
already
incident.
started. Another
Another
international
international incident.
An inter-county, an
Yeah.
internal incident.
Did we learn our lesson from last
Apparently
time?
not.
All right.
No.
So both their damage, both their rebated damage,
Mm-hmm.
did enough to potentially knock him off. So I'll need 2 horsemanship rolls from you at the reduced rate
Made it.
for once.
Made it.
Oh my god. All right. So basically you're just, pounding on him, telling him to surrender. And what do you think? Would he surrender?
No. That's these whelps.
Oh!
Start dealing real
Now we kill him?
Now we go
Now we're
lethal.
doing it. And where are you guys? Come on now.
I'm protecting
Yeah.
pace.
Yeah, you're
Because he got knocked off his horse.
you're
I'm
back
not
a
gonna
couple
leave him
hundred
behind
yards.
with
basically.
like 25
Oh,
guys.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
making
what's
any
his?
sense.
What are his mounted guards doing?
Yeah, well, at this point, his guards are riding up towards where you're
Okay.
at.
Okay, so we're gonna try to catch him up.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Or just
So-
prevent them from. Because I'm on my horse.
All right, so
still.
yeah, you guys, you're remounted by this point.
Yeah.
You guys can attack a couple of these guards if
Cool.
you
Okay.
want, just to kind of head them off.
Did my shameful fall make me lose my passion or
No.
Okay.
If we do capture him, then can we, that's kind of stop the hordes
Ideally.
coming at us?
Ideally,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I'm still
That's
charging
the
it.
theory.
As a person.
No, you won't get it.
Hey.
It's just your regular damage.
I get. Hold on, mathing is happening.
Yeah.
21.
Yeah, that's a crit.
Yeah.
2 crits,
Yep.
2 double damages.
Aww.
So that's
Alrighty.
my damage, right?
Yeah, not the horses, but your own.
Double your own.
Okay.
Yeah.
Senior bond. As bros.
Oh my god.
10, 20, 30,
42.
42, nice.
35.
35, excellent.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, bros.
Go
All
ahead and
right.
roll for them.
There's like a mystical rainbow of friendship just above
Okay,
us.
so
Well, I don't have a color
Rainbow.
for that. Let me
Rainbow
find one.
friendship.
Let's see.
32 and 45, you say?
42 and 35, I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
42, 35.
42, 35.
No. Let's see.
Let's see. Yeah, so both of them are out with major wounds at the very least. So,
We're just gonna keep
That's the
going.
mystical
Yes!
rainbow.
It is
So-
thundering. There could be clouds,
There
rain,
could be.
just mist.
Yeah.
Yeah, possibly.
So yeah, you guys, there's these massive thunderheads overhead. But yeah, you just kind of you ride a little intercept path and just and the
wow.
2 guys just go falling off their
Yeah,
horses.
Go flying.
All right. So meanwhile,
I say we round and
you guys
prevent others
can
from.
you
Yeah,
can continue
exactly.
to whack at him with swords.
run an
You
interception.
can try and just launch
Yeah,
yourself
exactly.
off your horse and try and body tackle him,
Nice.
take him down.
What? Who's bigger?
That's
Who's
fun.
bigger?
I'm
Not that big.
I'm 14.
I'm 12.
Oh.
Yeah. You want to give it a shot?
What is 14 relative size? Like, how big is this?
He's
It ranges from 3 to 18, right?
Yeah.
He's about your size.
He's about my size?
Yeah.
Then you're in full armor.
You don't have to, but
You can also just hit him with your spear again.
yeah.
Yeah, let's keep thwacking.
All right.
Because that's
No.
It's a little risky. I'm not getting off my horse just yet.
Well, the idea is you'd be sort of jumping onto his horse and knocking him off.
Yeah.
So,
Wrestling them off.
yeah.
What do I roll for that?
That's I'm grabbing
It's a
right
wrestling
now.
roll.
It's a wrestling roll.
Excellent.
What's your ass?
Probably dexterity.
Brawling.
All right. So basically, what you do is
No, brawling's not here.
characters in Arthurian literature often throw down their weapons and grapple an opponent in dramatic fashion.
Oh, really?
Yep.
This maneuver
Okay.
simulates such tactics.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so basically, to grapple, you pit your dexterity against your opponent. So you would just roll your dex.
He would roll his.
He would roll his, and yeah.
That's my dex. Make it.
Are you doing it? Can I have passion? Am I already in passion?
No.
No.
All right.
Just straight up roll.
What's your dex?
It's 13.
Yeah,
Did
pretty
you
good
make
odds.
it?
Good.
I'll go for it. It just slipped out. Yeah, I made it.
Okay, what'd you roll?
It's 8.
An
Oh,
8.
9.
Oh.
Oh!
Tussle it is.
Yes.
All right, yeah. So basically, you guys are just both on your
On
horses
horse.
right next to each other,
Equally
just like
matched.
ah. Lots of arms flailing around.
Wolfram, get him
Yeah,
in the
can Wolfram
legs!
come in and give a little backstab?
Yeah, you can.
Hey, you want to backstab him?
Sure.
That's the little
Stab his
one.
horse.
Just a little backstab.
Yeah.
Alright.
Just a tiny bit.
Mm-hmm. Poke. Back poke.
Okay, rolled an 8.
Yeah, you could always try to spook his horse.
Mm-hmm. You got an 8.
I got an 8, but
That's-
is that an impassioned roll as well?
If you're using your sword, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So 8 plus my
So your sword
What's
is
the ratio?
Your sword's 13, so 23. You rolled an 11.
okay.
Okay. And he can't oppose that because he's trying
Grappled.
to
Grapple,
not be
grapple.
grappled. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay.
Haha!
Rhubarb. Grapple rhubarb.
6, 11.
11. Okay. So yeah, you just kind of
Again.
You're
You're
That's
annoying him.
Yeah.
yeah.
Distracting him with these ringing.
Cur.
All right. So.
I'm
me.
giving him 1-4.
You will remember.
All right. So let's do one more opposed dex roll before we
Alright.
get to your
1.
9.
again. All
Can I
right.
kick him off?
No.
No.
Oh.
All right.
What?
Got your feet in the stirrups.
Hit him
That's
again.
true.
All right.
Can I punch him?
9, so 12.
Yep.
Okay. Roll
Headbutt?
damage.
Headbutt?
It's all folded into the
Oh.
grappling process.
Oh, sweet.
Mm-hmm.
20.
Stab him in the butt.
20.
20.
Okay.
12,
That's good.
18.
That's 18.
So
18.
18.
18.
18.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's
That's still pretty decent.
Still
Yeah.
good.
That might still knock him down.
30 hit points.
Mhm.
And then we'll have some fun.
Yeah.
Aha!
Yes, that does potentially knock him down. So he took a point last turn. All right, so horsemanship roll, please. Missed it.
Aha!
Down he goes!
All right, so the combined weight of Cormac and then Wolfram just kind of give him the old pommel on the back of the head, and he finally just falls to the ground.
Knocks the wind out of him.
Yeah.
Respect.
Throwing pencils around. All right. So meanwhile, a couple more guards
Okay.
are on you guys.
Alright, that's a 16.
20.
Nice.
Murderous.
Okay. So.
Hey, insulting my lord. I love Roderick so hard.
All right. So you both hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I missed entirely with one and rolled a 1 with the other. So that would be Pace got the guy with the shield.
Okay.
Haha.
Another murder.
That's what we do.
Yeah, the murder
Murder
patrol.
Incorporated.
Order
Yep.
of the murder.
16
Guys.
for me, so I'm guessing I didn't do anything.
42.
Yeah.
42!
Yes!
Oh, because you critted. Yeah.
Crit it again.
I'm
Haha.
like, where are you getting that damage? All right. Yes. Okay. So
all the
you
critting
Using that heater.
No, not
kill
so much.
another one. Excellent. Well done.
Yay.
Killed another person.
But he's from Silchester.
Suck, Silchester.
Let's see here. So.
I would like to, after this, try to raise my directed trade against Silchesterman.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Well, because, come on, I'm already suspicious of them, and here they are attacking.
Yeah, you should
Yeah.
probably just straight up hate him next.
I hate Silchester.
Yeah.
That's
Actually,
Suspicious.
it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm
It's a
already at a
man of
9.
intense
I'm already at a 9
passions.
of suspicious.
Hate Silchester except Virgil.
Except
Oh.
Virgil, because they did attack Virgil. I'm definitely going to feel for the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Was this a trap?
Well. Wheels within wheels. All right. So.
Ooh.
All
Master
right.
Conspirator.
Yeah. So so you kill another one, and then you can all clearly see Sir Blaine's being dogpiled, basically.
I was gonna say, haha.
A big cloud of dust. His horse goes running off. You know.
Oh, this is sweet. We're gonna have to get that horse.
And and at that point the armored guards and the footmen sort of break for it and run off towards the woods.
All right. Well done, guys.
Run, you cowards! Craven fools!
Indeed. And so yes, you get Blaine's down on the ground, get his helmet off. There he is.
Oh!
Oh!
He looks weaselly. He looks
Yeah.
weaserly.
Yep.
Like a Silchesterman.
What's he
Yep.
doing? What's he
He
doing?
kind of looks like an otter, actually.
He's a Selkie.
Oh, God.
Oh my God.
Again. What
So-
do you guys want?
I believe my lord would like to have a word with you.
Who's your lord?
Oh.
This is gonna be good.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh, Roderick, of course.
Oh yes.
Oh, him.
Oh him.
No. Will not stand for it. I'd like to
Are you done
backhand him.
playing, or are we done here?
No, I think it's time to hold someone for ransom, right, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Someone's got to pay for the damage done to our good friend Virgil's manor.
Oh, your good friend.
Yes.
Are you sure you know everything about him? I know him rather well.
Speak now.
Hold your serpent tongue.
Subterfuge.
Perfidy.
Perfidy. Definite
The
perfidy.
button for perfidy.
Yeah.
If you want to make some lever off of me, I'd rather be on my own horse. If you could find him, please.
We should try and find the horse. But
I think we should make him
But
walk.
don't make a big deal about it. Don't make a big deal about it.
Right.
You know, his horse did run away. Like, I'm feeling sort of tired.
You can send your squire off after it.
Yeah,
Yeah, Rondell.
That's what they're for.
Go find
Randall.
the horse.
Rondell, don't tend to his wounds or anything. Just grab the horse.
He's like coming in with a first aid kit. My lord.
No, Rondell, no. Good
Look at you
boy.
like the squirt bubble.
No.
Not Silchester, Rondell. Not Silchester.
Even my bastard squire doesn't suck that much.
You bastard squire. Well, he's a bastard of the Earl, so you know.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's
High
true.
level bastard.
We're not gonna say that though.
No.
Not that he's the bastard of the Earl.
No.
Of this guy.
Yeah, no,
Oh, yeah, no.
Not
that's
in
not
front of the guy.
So if you're done playing your game of
Yeah, we
slap
are.
ass,
Yeah,
can
we
you
are.
pick me up off the ground, please?
I'm falling in love with this guy.
It's my kind of casting.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Surrender your weapons and prepare your hands for binding.
Like I haven't been held for ransom before. Just get me off the ground. Well,
Oh!
Bag him and we get
I
him.
don't think he's gonna get his horse.
He's walking. I don't care how long it takes.
We're right next to the castle.
Yeah.
True.
That's true.
It's like a day's walk.
Where's the Earl?
He was heading back for Sarum, although by way of Uther's court, so it might be a couple weeks.
All right.
Alright. There's a handy dungeon nearby.
Does anybody want to view the wreckage of Virgil's manor? I'm kind of curious.
Although we should
Yeah.
hold him at Ebel at the actual
Yeah,
castle, not at
definitely.
Virgil's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 it started to rain.
Yes.
So there are rainbows.
Bro rainbows.
Where is
So
it?
yeah,
Where is
we'll I guess we can stop by and check on Virgil's man.
I kind of want to survey the wreckage just to see what.
Make sure he's still alive.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
God.
okay.
Well, he's probably out tending to his duties right now for the
Exactly.
Earl.
He's on garrison duty.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so it turns out that the manor house itself was okay.
Okay.
Just some of his crops were
Oh, that's
put
not
to
too
the
bad.
torch.
He's
you
got a
know.
wife, right?
No.
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 Okay, so he's got a steward.
No, he's got that lady that he's all into.
Oh, that's right. He's
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
he's
there's
got his
thing.
amour.
Right.
Yeah, the amour.
So he has a steward though.
Yeah.
Can we make sure that he's alive?
Is he alive?
He is alive. He's
Okay.
he
Or
was, you
not
know,
more.
Annoyed?
basically as soon as Blaine's showed
How
up,
are the monks?
they like, does he have the?
I thought he
I
did.
thought he had some monks.
I thought
Did
he have some
Or
monks?
He bought
nuns.
something,
Or
didn't he?
something.
I think he
It was
wants to
nuns.
put in a
Oh, yeah,
had
he
one.
wanted.
priory.
He wanted that.
Hasn't
Right
done
now,
it
Renee's
yet.
listening to this going, no, like,
No, you guys are fucking it up.
Winery.
Sorry.
yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, that's right.
Sorry.
She wanted to brew beer, right? So
Yeah.
she wanted
Right.
monks.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Right. Oh, that was the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
She's still like, it's still wrong.
trying to attract some monks, just put a
Yeah.
keg out.
Yeah.
Just with a trap over it.
Yeah.
Spook them.
Some hogs.
Now everyone turn away.
Yeah.
Don't look at the cake. You're like
Okay,
coming out of the woods.
So the steward has everything well in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so let's.
Yeah, basically as soon as Blaine showed up, the bell was rung and everyone basically bolted for the manor house.
Okay.
So
Yeah, well, let's have our squires collect the horses of the dead knights.
Did we get the Blaine's horse?
if you want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rondell got Blaine's horse. He's not going to be riding it because, he's been kind of a douche, I guess.
Okay.
I don't care how long it takes. Ebel's not that far away. I'll
Yeah.
make him
Yeah,
walk
it's
next to me.
less than half a day.
He
so.
could stand to lose some weight. I mean, obviously he fell off his horse for some reason.
Oh.
Okay.
Wolfram's
not
like, I'm right
fat.
here.
I don't know what's your
I can hear
size.
you. Do you want to drag him behind the horse?
We don't need to drag him.
All right.
We'll just
nicer than me.
I'm
then.
sure.
Just yank that.
Yeah, yank it
Little
pleasantly
yank, yeah.
occasionally. All right, fine.
Exactly.
Keep an eye out. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a mouse.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, we've got
I
like.
don't know. There are people behind and on the sides. We got him boxed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's,
So
he's
yeah.
well captured.
So we've got his horse, 4 other horses from the other down knights, and then
Okay.
our prisoner.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's make our way to Ebel.
Nice haul.
Right. It's good.
So yeah, you get to Ebel in like 2 to 3 hours. It's sort of a tumble down, fortified manor. It's called castle, but it's not really.
Not really.
You know.
Okay. Well.
But you find the Castellan there, and he welcomes you and is well impressed by your good work.
Do you have a dungeon?
Well, it's really more of a pit, but
Yes.
That'll work just fine.
no, they just
No?
have like
There's no pit.
there's a stone tower with a sort of storage area that doesn't have a
Surrounded with
direct.
the
It has a
dried
trap
beans.
door. And yeah, exactly.
I'm in the
he's down. He's down in the
Yeah.
in the salt cellar, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's fine. And you kind of wait out there. You send messengers to Sarum. Roderick, you might want to come over here. We have something to show you.
course.
etc.
Big surprise!
Yeah, exactly. And
Whose birthday is it?
It's mine?
yes, needless to say.
Oh, I can't wait to hear Roderick arguing with Blaine's.
Yeah. No, Roderick.
They argue.
Roderick, sends for you all with a instructions to leave Blaine's rotting in the pantry, basically.
Okay.
And, wants to hear the story, of course. So anyone who wants to orate that can do so.
Not it.
You can compose something first to give yourself a bonus on orate if you want.
Got it.
Okay.
Alright, let's see. So how much of a bonus?
+5.
Sweet. Made it.
Okay. What'd you roll?
A 7.
Okay. Alrighty. So, yeah, you tell the story. Roderick's just grinning the whole time, like,
Wait, I should have impassioned that.
So, yeah, he's loving it. And
then tell him about the part where he knocked him down because he's fat.
Exactly. No, yeah, the whole court is listening. Everyone's roaring. Everyone's roaring with laughter.
I don't know, what's his size?
Husky.
He's 16, actually.
16.
So he's fat.
He's a big
I don't
guy.
know, he's substantial.
He's
Well,
lean.
I was
How
thinking
old
that.
is he?
The picture, based on
The picture, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's...
He could have a gut. I've seen a lot of.
Yeah, maybe just not a
Come
fat
on.
face.
Yeah.
Maybe his scarf is hiding his jowl.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Stylish
That's
scarf.
creative.
Yeah.
There you go.
He's the type of person he's fat, but you can see the skinny person inside.
Oh, my
Oh, wow.
That was a portrait from when he was younger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. It's painted. You
Point.
know, when they paint things, they make
Yeah,
it
make it look a little
better.
nicer.
It's Photoshop this day.
No, anyway, so the whole court's just roaring with laughter, and it's good times, actually. So you guys are hailed as local heroes.
Because we are.
Because you
Woo.
are. And you're also going to be due for a portion of the ransom, so...
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, some of it should go towards Virgil's.
Absolutely.
Repairs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's good of you to think of that.
Yeah. So, let's see. He's the steward of Locomagus. So, I think your share of the ransom is going to be 150 libra divided amongst the four of you. So, it's going to be 37 and a quarter to each of you.
Okay. A quarter is.
And how much would it cost to repair
Virgil's
place?
Oh, well, Virgil's, getting a little bit. As well.
Oh, okay.
Alright, that's factored in.
Yeah, going towards it. Yeah, his total ransom's 550.
Okay.
So, just keep that in mind if you ever become barons. If someone captures
someone
you, you gotta
captures
cough up
you,
550
they have to-
libra.
All right.
Hold on. It says 37 and a quarter.
Yeah. So, let's see. Certain amount
A
of
quarter,
denarii.
that's 50 denarii, right? Because it's 200 denarii to a libra.
It wasn't 200. That would be too easy.
It was 240.
240.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you.
So
Can't do that.
that's
120.
60 libra.
60.
Or 60 denarii.
60 denarii.
So
Yep.
37 libra, 60 denarii.
Oh, we should ransom people more often.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's a great way to make
It
money.
is a really
This is a
good way.
whole industry.
Yeah.
It is.
Way better than killing him.
Yes, actually it is.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
We get into glory?
All right, guys, we're all kind of rolling.
There will be glory for that.
There will be glory.
Excellent.
Oh, there will be glory.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
And
It will be
At
mine.
the end of the year.
It will be mine.
Is that
That is the end of our
conclude our
tale.
adventure? Excellent.
I think we got like 10 minutes, guys. Feast.
All right.
Oh, yay!
Quick feast.
Yeah. Quick feast.
We gotta give Wolfram a chance to woo Adwin.
That's
Oh, come on. He was all up in it.
Yeah, he was.
He was all up in
He
it.
knocked Sir Blaine's off his horse.
Uh-huh. All right, let's make one.
I did.
Men of the hour, just
Yeah.
saying.
Yes.
Yep. All right. So.
Does Cormac get a bonus to his app?
Oh.
Just for the
Depends
duration
on
of
the
the
card he
feast?
draws. If he draws a good card, he will.
All right.
All right, so it's it's a county-sized feast, so just 2 rounds. So I'll need app rolls from everyone, please.
Failed.
Success.
Oh, fail.
Failed.
Oh my god.
Success!
All right, so
Face is back.
there you go.
Face is back.
Time flies.
God damn it!
No, come on.
Hey,
It's over.
that's what the feast has to say. As for the rest of you, flirting, intriguing, or drinking.
The
Flirting,
feast has to say.
Intriguing.
which I make.
Okay. All right. Nice.
Apparently, that's. I would not
Oh, it's so
stand for
low.
that.
Pretty intriguing.
Okay.
What was
Thanks,
the other
guys.
one?
You gotta stand with it. You gotta stand with it,
I
or
think
they'll
that's
walk all over
BS.
you.
We just gotta take those cards out.
Yeah.
Just in the middle of the night, does. Just
Yeah. What are you doing? Porn. Porn.
Masturbating.
Not with that voice. voice.
I know, right?
No, it's from the IT crowd.
Yeah. Or the IT crowd if you prefer.
IT crowd.
Is flirting and drinking or what?
Or drinking.
Drinking. I don't even have drink. Where's drink?
Drinking is just drinking.
Oh,
There's
you
no
would
skill.
roll
You
your.
can't fail it.
Yeah, you would roll.
I'm just
Constitution, right?
No, it would be indulgent, right?
You roll, and then you take an indulgent roll, and then you roll your con versus the potency of what you're drinking.
Alright, I'll try flirting.
Okay.
And I
You know,
fail.
I'm not seeing very many time flies in here.
I know, he's just that lucky. All right, so.
That's right.
Hey, at least I didn't go mad this session, guys.
That's true.
But you know,
Hey,
we still
hey,
got,
the feast ain't over yet.
Yeah, exactly.
we still got one more course.
Madness?
I've never
This
seen that
wine
card.
tastes suspiciously like.
You ate the cheese of madness. All right, so you got intrigue.
I failed.
You failed it. Okay, you made your flirting.
Oh,
and
I failed my flirting.
okay.
I failed my flirting.
So Kinrain, you are flirting
I was
with passing
spotting
serving
my nose.
maids.
Passionate.
So
Even I.
was it just a regular
Yeah.
success, not a crit? So you're just flirting.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay, so app rolls for round 2 from everyone.
Round two.
Got it.
Fail with
Nice.
a 1.
Fail.
Made it.
Made it.
Okay.
Oh, sneaky one.
Pass that over. No, you got it. Okay.
Another platter of food is brought out.
Nice.
Choose temperate or indulgent. I'm an indulge.
Okay, make your indulgent roll.
Failed it.
Okay, so no check to indulgent.
Down in one. A nearby knight challenges me to down the drink quicker than he downs his.
Sir Jared. Sir Jared.
Check.
Quaff.
Modest, proud. I'm gonna choose. Well, my modest is 13. My proud is 7. Damn it.
It is Jeradan challenging you.
Oh, it's okay.
Is Edmund there?
Oh, it says.
Of course.
All right, I'm gonna choose.
So Adam
proud,
is watching you guys.
So it's choose proud.
and I failed.
Awesome.
Nice. You failed your proud?
I failed my proud.
Okay, so no check to proud.
No
What's the
check to
next
proud.
step?
Roll opposed
Opposed.
indulgent.
Okay.
There it
Alright,
is.
so
Yep.
10 or less for him.
Success.
Success on that.
Success.
What'd you roll?
4.
8.
Ho ho, what did
Okay.
it say? Anything about a partial success?
So
5.
success, 10 glory, and status boost.
Partial success. 5 glory.
5
Oh
glory.
yeah,
No.
partial success, 5 glory.
Okay, but no status boost.
No,
No.
'cause-
Maybe he
'cause
smacks
didn't
his
win.
down just a
Yeah,
hair
that's right.
before you.
It is, exactly. Yeah, it's like you both quaff successfully, but he quaffs just a little faster.
Yeah. Damn him!
But then he belches and just completely ruins the effect.
No, that'd be a big fumble. All right, so just a low key feast.
Flirting again.
Yeah, I guess I'll roll flirting as well.
Oh yeah, that's right. Me too.
I pass.
I succeed.
Oh.
No
Oh,
crit.
you guys.
Yeah, we're just going out to serving maids, dude.
But no crit.
No crit.
No, okay. So yeah, you're just talking big game about about your thank you. So, but there's a lot of talk around the feasting tables here at Vagon Castle, which is where the Earl is holding court currently, regarding next year and Cornwall.
Oh, yeah.
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 And a lot of people are
Grumbling.
anticipating
There's gotta be something.
Uther's gonna try and bring
exciting.
he's gonna try and bring Gorlois to heel, basically.
Oh,
So there might be some war
nice.
in Cornwall next
Okay.
year. Chance for more glory, more plunder,
Yeah.
more ransom, perhaps.
Hey.
A duke's ransom.
Pretty good.
Duke's
That's-
ransom is
set you up.
intense.
Shall
Makes
I
a
dangle
baron's
that
ransom
before
look
your
like-
eyes? Let's see what it is.
Dangle away.
Look like a year's income.
Awesome.
A duke's ransom, 1,600 libra.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
All right.
Just bear that in mind.
bear that in mind.
So for those of us that critted while in passion, do we still get a check for that?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's the great thing about impassioning is that
because
it makes it more likely that you'll
you'll
crit
get
and get
checks.
checks.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I don't think I critted my sword, but I did crit my spear.
And that very much is the end of our tale.
All right.
So we will reconvene
Huzzah!
for 49.
Good times, guys.
Scoffing at my
Yeah.
16
There was a lot
dice.
going
I know.
It was very good. Very good game, everybody.
Definitely.
Huzzah.
Yeah.
We'll get back in the saddle.
Yeah.
I was a little rusty.
No
There's
worries.
some.
No, you mocked us. Wow.
Yeah. That was some
It was
good
an honor.
That was some good mockery. It was. Yeah.
That's the kind of guy he is. He's such a jackass.
Well, you're here to play the jackass.
I know, I like it.
Oh,
Fun.
yeah.
Absolutely.